everybody.
Hey. Oh man, I should have done the Van Damme dance.
We didn't do it. We're not saying Mr. Lachlan.
No.
No, we can't do that.
No one
sorry,
tells. No one.
Sorry,
We're
Mr.
not saying
Lachlan.
Mr.
No one
Lachlan.
tells HFD what to do.
No one tells
Sorry about
HFD
that.
what to do.
We should have done the Van Damme dance from Kickboxer.
Yeah.
So the best dance of all time.
I'm gonna say that the
That's it.
kickboxer Van Damme is the best.
Where did
There's
you put
no
that?
other better dancing. Well, actually, Elaine dancing.
Oh, Elaine's dance.
Elaine from Seinfeld's dancing.
Best dance ever.
Guys, how you going,
Elaine's
guys?
the best dance.
We're back. HFD is back. Podcast
HFD
is back. We got Mr. KP here, and we've got the King of the North right there. The
G'day,
King of the
guys.
North.
There you
How
go.
are ya?
Good, going well. How you going,
yeah,
boys?
just, you know, bit of a Mandela Effect that you're joining us today.
Good man. I've got a few chats. Like the chat was going off
The
before
chat,
we went
the
live.
chat
So
is going off, guys.
I'm not going to read everything. Mr. Lachlan wants people to yell his name, but HFD said no one tells HFD what to do. We are like Stone Cold Steve Austin, so you know he doesn't get told what to do. Amanda's there.
You can yell
Johnny
his
G
name.
is there with popcorn. Didn't bring any for us, so definite Mandela Effect that I knew John.
Yeah.
Is it a Mandela Effect that you know him? Because I don't think I've met him.
I think John is the Mandela Effect.
John is a Mandela.
Like his middle name should be John Mandela
It should be called.
G.
It should be called the Johnny G Effect.
The Johnny G Effect.
Amanda's here. Chris Goff is in the chat and on the show. You know,
That's
everyone's
it.
there. Like a few other, Don't At Me's there. Chris Beach is there. Big up, Chris
Mr.
Beach.
Lachlan just left us. Well,
What happened to the NRL
we
video?
did an NRL podcast and you never came. You never came.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
turns up,
turned up,
Sport-
so
which
I was all
sport is
prepared.
NRL again?
It's that one where they hold the ball like that.
Is that the one with the oval
Take it
ball?
easy, KB.
Isn't
Take it
that
easy.
AFL?
Oh, that is a low blow to all your NRL fans.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
It's only joking, guys.
Oh
But,
my God, it's those guys. Johnny G wrote. I remember him.
Oh yeah, Johnny G, yeah. But anyway, guys,
That's right.
if
Yeah,
you're-
beard.
all I
with
can
the beard.
see, there's 11 in the chat and there's only 3 likes.
Oh no, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
What's going
Guys,
on there?
make sure you hit the like button. Come on, help
I
us
bet you-
out.
Are the 3 likes me, you, and Chris Goff?
Yeah, that's it. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Show us some love. And if you haven't
That's
subscribed,
right.
make sure you subscribe. Let's
I
get
want to see the
subscribe.
the likes go up, guys. Come on,
Look.
come on.
Hit the while you're hitting the likes, hit the
Hit the bell,
bell
hit
as
the
well.
notification.
King of the North is all over it. He's all
onto
over
it,
it.
isn't he? He's onto it.
There you go. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Don't
Guys,
at me. Four.
look, before-
It's at 6. Don't at me. It's at 6, bro. Thank you.
But look, before we do start the show, guys, let's bless this show with the Father. 1-800. Where is Father Jim?
Where is he? I don't know where.
Where
he
is
is.
Father
Where is
Jim?
Father Jim? Yeah.
Oh, listen, don't at me. It's coming. That's going to be the best merch you've ever bought. He wants Hess merch.
Chest merch. Oh yeah,
merch.
it's coming. It's coming.
coming,
I haven't had time to make. We
Chest
haven't had time
merch.
to
Yeah,
make
we,
it.
Wow.
But
because me and Chris, if everyone doesn't know, me and Chris, all this stuff you see in front of you, we design all that. We actually do it ourselves. So
yeah, Johnny G doesn't do anything. So.
John did.
I actually did.
John
one thing.
did have the idea for the logo, but we still had to make it. So
Yeah. So.
no, but we do it all
We love you,
ourselves,
Johnny. We
guys.
love
We
you,
do it all ourselves. So yeah, but we do want to get the Hess merch out because that will actually be the funniest merch.
We do, guys. Guys, can you guys hear us all right? Because we're using a new thing tonight. So.
Before we keep going, anyone? So we were talking about Stranger Things last week.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but you know how he said Hess merch?
Hess merch.
How funny is Hess Farm in
Hess
Stranger
Farm?
Things? They go there. Hopper and Joyce go
What's
there.
it called? Hess Farm?
There's a farm. They went to 4 different farms. One of them's called, and the letterbox said Hess. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it did too.
I
You
was-
did.
I
That's right.
I was cracking up. I
Oh,
was in
no.
tears.
We
So
love
you
our
know-
Hess. We love our Hess.
I told Chris about this Easter egg. I don't know if everyone's seen Stranger Things. Has Goffy seen it?
Have you seen it, King of the North? Stranger Things?
So spoiler alert
No.
for anyone that's seen it.
No.
I told you, and then I showed it to you, and you realised that was the Conan the Barbarian sword.
It,
wasn't
what? I could not believe it. Okay, spoiler alert. At the end, when Hopper gets the sword,
And gets the
he
Demigogon.
gets a Demigogon. It's actual the Conan.
It's the Conan sword, and then the actor has come out. We just found out and said it's not a replica. It's the actual
Actual
prop from
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, I
And
couldn't
it's
believe it.
Wow.
I
The
couldn't
actual
believe it.
original sword. Yeah.
Could not believe it, guys. But yeah, great show. We're gonna actually do a podcast on that in the next few weeks. So
It has to be done.
stay tuned.
Has to be done.
Has to be done. But tonight we're here for one reason only, and that, my friend, is the Mandela Effect.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say Kit Kats.
We just ate some nice Kit
Yeah,
Kats.
no, I got so
But
excited.
Kit Kat does get mentioned.
I was so excited.
It does get mentioned. So, guys, we did talk about the Mandela Effect last week a little bit. So, I don't know if you guys caught that last week, but we're gonna go.
John says, "Don't believe it." Mandela Effect about the sword.
Don't believe it.
Oh,
Mandela
it's
Effect.
true, man. Well, straight. Anyone that's a Conan fan, straight when you see it, it's the sword. Like, I knew it straight away.
Yeah. No, I saw it. You showed me.
Yeah,
So.
it's the Conan sword.
But yeah, we're here for the Mandela Effect now. Can you explain to us what is the Mandela Effect?
Well, so the Mandela Effect started. It was from one person. It actually started. It was a lady that she claimed to remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 80s.
Yeah.
But he actually died, I think, in 2013. I'm not 100% on that. But listen, that one is a bit weird because I actually remember him being president of South Africa. So.
Well, I remember that too, but
Yeah, so,
I don't remember him dying. But
well, we asked the Don.
We've asked the Don,
And he was alive, and he goes, yeah, I don't remember him dying. He was so, but that's how it started. That's why it's called the Mandela Effect.
Right, and there's a lot, isn't there?
There's a lot
of different
There's
Mandela
so
effects.
many.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Chris, what's your King of the North? What's your perception of the Mandela Effect?
I think of the Nelson Mandela, I do remember him getting released from jail, and I'm pretty sure he was president. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but
Don't
yeah,
at
the
me
theory.
just said I thought he died in the 80s.
Hey,
Don't at me just said I thought he died in the 80s.
well, there you go.
Well, there you go. Don't at me thought that he died in the 80s.
There you go.
There we go. It's a Mandela in the chat.
There you go.
Mandela in the chat.
So
Maybe that was
so yeah,
Gandhi.
I think that, so the theory basically is that they managed to open. They're blaming the Hadron Collider for what's happening, and that they turn this thing on and off to move us to different timelines that they want to get an achievement, to achieve their goals. So basically that's where it comes from. And what they're saying is that when we get moved to a different timeline, different things that we remember when we were younger change. So different words, different characters, different pieces of equipment on people. So yeah.
Well, Johnny G says, I remember Port being Hess, and I was right. No effect.
Actually, no. That could go for the Crows as
No
well.
effect. That's correct.
That could go for the Crows as well, because I think the 2007 grand final, that was a Mandela Effect. That never happened.
That's right.
Never.
Yeah.
Just that
You
one.
didn't remember it.
Just that one. You know why I don't remember it? Because I turned it off at quarter time.
He's been scarred for life ever since.
Oh,
Poor old Chris
wow.
Christopoulos.
I'm hoping it becomes a Mandela Effect. So
Listen.
One of the timelines is going to have you
Crows'
winning the
grand
game.
final loss was no better. So.
yeah. Look, I've heard of that too, Kings. That that it is part of the Hadron Collider, and they're kind of shifting us from another timeline.
This is what this reminds me of is Biff Tannen getting the almanac.
Yeah, it does.
That's how I explain it
does.
in layman's terms.
It does.
What Biff Tannen did, that's what they're doing to us.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's conspiracy, but they do. Look, the Hadron Collider does exist.
I mentioned something to you. Sorry to cut Chris off. I mentioned something to him earlier. What they've actually said is, for the people that believe we've gone to an alternate timeline, what they're saying is that they can't actually prove it, but they can't actually disprove it because neither of them can show facts.
Right.
So, which is interesting. They're saying they can't disprove that theory because they can't prove to us it's not and they can't prove it because they can't say here we're on a different. Either way, they can't prove it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit weird.
So if that was the case, then time wouldn't be lateral. It'd be parallel. That means it'd be parallel timelines. That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, is that like the parallel timeline where Bruce Wayne dies? There's a parallel timeline in comics, right? He dies instead of the parents, and then the dad becomes Batman and the mum becomes Joker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Have you remember that show when we were kids called Sliders?
Sliders. Do you know Quantum Leap is getting remade?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like that. Remember Quantum Leap? He was going.
That was awesome.
Remember Quantum
That
Leap?
was an awesome show.
Yeah, Goffy. He was going to different
Yeah,
Quantum Leap was
Yeah.
similar to Sliders, but it was old. It was
Quantum Leap and Sliders.
Quantum Leap
Yeah,
was
that
out
were, they were
first. It was
two
in the
awesome
80s, and
shows.
he was going from time to time to time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he had to stop something from happening to keep the timeline right. I remember there was one.
That's right. But he could never return back to the original
Yeah.
timeline. He always had to go forward.
I remember one. He met JFK and Marilyn Monroe, and he knew JFK was going to get killed, but he couldn't stop it because it would wreck the timeline, so he had to let it go.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mm.
it was a good show.
Was a good show.
And he was there for a different reason. He didn't
Yeah,
know what the reason
but he
was
had
that
no
he was
idea.
there for.
Yeah.
But
I think that's
Yeah.
getting remade. Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. So that's essentially what it is.
We need a
I
flux
mean,
capacitor.
hey?
We need a flux
We
capacitor.
do, we do. It's
And
it's really interesting. Like I've seen some of these Mandela effects, and some of them are like, "What the heck?" Like I remembered that, and then some of them I don't know.
The Tinkerbell one gets me
Yeah,
a bit.
Yeah,
That's a bit. I don't know what's going on there.
it does. But look, I've got a whole list here that we're going to go through. What should we start with first? All right, so I'm going to go Britney bitch first.
Okay.
All right, so
There's two with
there's
her,
two
isn't
for
there?
Britney Spears. All right, so everyone knows who Britney Spears is. Obviously, she's
Is she that one
Yeah.
that guy was leave Britney alone?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it wasn't the air classic.
he was the best.
It was wild.
He was wild, man. How he just went viral.
He did.
But yeah, Britney Spears has a couple that I was looking into the other day, and yeah, it's very interesting. So the first one I'm going to bring up. Here we go. So do you remember the song "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time"?
Yes.
Okay, so I remember right that she wore a checkered skirt, like a school skirt, checkered. I remember that. Now in the video,
It's
so on the
black.
left-hand side of the screen.
So that's the real one on the left?
Yep. She's wearing a black. Now, what do you guys remember? Because I remember.
Listen,
I remember.
I don't remember it enough to actually know on that one, but yeah, I don't know.
I remember that she was wearing the checkered. So anyone in the chat that's there,
Don't
I
at me's
remember that.
with you. Don't at me's with you. Don't at me says same, Chris.
don't at me saying the same thing. So yeah,
I'm not sure. I wasn't a real Britney Spears fan, but the black, I don't know. The black looks familiar, but I'm not sure.
yeah, definitely. KP, is that you?
KP.
100% checkered. He was 100% checkered.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Is that what does he mean? But is that you? Like me sitting here?
No, probably the girl.
The girl?
I'm probably the left-hand side.
If you want. I don't know. Is that me? Okay.
And so they're saying the black ones now, or
Yeah,
they're saying
sa-
the checkered
They're
ones
saying
now.
the black one. They're saying the black one
Is now.
is now.
Right,
I remember the checkered one.
right.
Yeah.
Everybody's remembering the checkered.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anyone else in the chat remember the checkered one apart from Don't At Me?
He said he'd put his life on it. That's pretty big stakes, don't at me.
And Mr. Laughlin's future wife, Susan. So that's a bit out there, isn't it?
I only remember she was Asia.
Asia. Who's Asia?
I don't know what that means.
Asia.
Benny G's lost the plot.
What do you mean, China, not Asia?
I don't know what he means.
Anyway,
What, the whole continent?
guys, that's my future wife, Susan.
Hey, I'm going to tell you about... He's mentioned the Champions of the World one. So do you want to bring it up? And I can... When we're done with Britney Spears, we'll bring it up.
All right, we'll do that one.
And we'll
instead.
talk about,
All
that
right.
for you.
So that one's the Britney Spears one, guys. If anyone else is in the chat, let us know if you remember, because I remember checkered. All right, then.
We'll put a survey up, KP,
Yeah, put a survey. Can you put a
For...
Britney Spears?
about Britney.
Okay.
We're going to put a poll up.
Do you remember...
Put a poll up. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Do you remember...
Was Britney Spears
Turning
wearing a checkered?
Japanese, Mr. Laughlin.
Yeah, because that's what I remember. It's not a real thing, though. Stephen, what's not a real thing, though?
Stephen, welcome, Stephen.
Was Britney's dress black or...
I'm pretty sure it was... Yeah, we're doing a poll, guys. Let's see. Let's ask the community. We'll do another poll after this one as well. All right, so the poll's up there, guys.
Stephen, how are you? He says it's not a real thing. Stephen, if you're new, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yeah,
Get
all
in
right,
on it
guys.
with us, Stephen.
All right, guys. Next one.
Was Britney's dress black or checkered?
So the next one is this one, guys. Like, oops, I did it
Yes,
again.
yes, sorry, yes for black. Say yes, well, because it's yes and no, the poll.
Not a great start with the question,
Yeah, well, because it
KB, but
goes
that's
yes
okay.
or no. Sorry, I forgot that it goes yes or no, the poll. So
That's all right. That's all right. All right. Next one, guys, is Britney Spears.
Rob is saying always black.
Red checkered. Melissa Bubbles, how you going? She calls me Father Chris, but I'm actually Father Jim. Anyway, so Jennifer Lopez in the
That's
the
not
movie.
Jennifer Lopez.
Not Jennifer. Britney Spears
Britney Spears.
in the.
That's the Mandela Effect. She's turned from
She's Jennifer
J-Lo
Lopez
to
now?
Britney
Oh,
Spears.
okay.
So Britney Spears, right? Oops, I did it again. She's wearing the iconic red leather, whatever.
The Eddie Murphy delirious look.
Anyway,
Yeah.
now as you,
Yes.
a lot of people believe that she was wearing a mic on her head.
Well, see,
like
this is the one that Jess said to me. Jess was saying people back in the day used to dress up and have the mic on their
That's
head.
right. So she had a
Yeah.
mic on her head, right?
Yep.
I actually remember her with a mic like that dancing.
With the mouthpiece
Yes.
piece.
Yes, I remember.
Yep.
I don't know, eh?
So so black or checkered? Is it yes or no, KP?
Well, most people, what is everyone saying yes for? What are they saying yes for?
Are we saying yes for black or yes for checkered?
It was red checkered. I reckon they're saying yes for checkered.
Yes for checkered.
That's what
Okay,
I reckon
I'll say
everyone's
yes.
doing.
as
Yeah,
well.
they're all going.
Anyway, does anyone remember that?
Yes, I do remember the
No mic.
Don't at me.
headphones.
See, Don't At Me has been a believer of the other one, but now he's saying no mic. So he's
No
believing
mic.
two different ones. That means Don't At Me has lived in two parallel timelines.
Look, even in the video
Yeah,
clip,
but they could
she
have
actually
paused.
she actually touched
Yeah,
it.
no, but they could pause her hand.
Oh, I don't know,
you
man.
know that.
Looks
like
pretty.
that.
Look, she even touches it, guys.
Mm,
She even touched it. So,
I don't know.
and look, guys, Britney Spears merch came out.
John
And
doesn't. Johnny
look,
G doesn't remember a mic. Zakal says hi, KP and Chris C and King of the North. How are you guys? Now that Zakal's here, I'm pretty good.
Zakal,
and look,
we're good.
guys, look, Britney Spears.
And welcome.
Sorry to cut you off, Chris. Steven says, I don't remember the mic, but I do remember the Pro Gamer headset she had on. So, saying that's what we're saying. The mic.
That's
Bro,
what-
1000% no mic. Oh, 1,000,000% he's saying no mic. And I'm being silly now.
1,000,000%.
And then Zakal, he says.
All right. Well, as you can see on the screen, they did a Barbie, and it came with the mic. So why would it come with a mic with a headset?
That's a 3D
Did you
printed
bring your
toy from
Britney
someone's
Spears
basement.
Barbie with you tonight, Chris?
Someone said.
Hey,
Did you bring your Britney Spears Barbie with you tonight to show
Oh my
us?
God.
I did.
Don't At Me reckons that's a 3D printed toy from someone's basement.
No, it's not.
Nah, no way. Definitely with the mic.
Definitely with the mic.
Amanda says. All right, put the poll up.
It's not a mic. I don't know, man, but it came out. So, anyway, what do you guys reckon? What do you guys think about that? Maybe we'll bless it in a second. So here we go. Before we go.
All right, did Britney have a mic? Yes or no? There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Le hill, the her.
He's a loser. All right, so anyway, that's
Rob says no mic in the original again. He said he saw it on the Foxtel show the other day.
Oh well, of course there's no mic at the moment. It's the Mandela Effect. We're disputing.
Yeah, we're looking at the new video now.
There's-
You can't
you
can't
can't-
judge now.
maybe
You gotta
what,
look at the
maybe what
VHS
Rob's
from-
saying's right. Maybe she did like the Queen thing, Mike Barbie for live performance concerts. Maybe she wore that red outfit and had the mic on.
Or
live.
maybe it's the Mandela Effect.
Or maybe it's
Maybe.
it's Nelson.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Nelson.
Who knows?
All right. So, are we all happy with Britney?
Yeah, they're
Do you
doing.
wanna bring-
Let them
yeah,
go.
bring,
let them go. Bring up the Queen one because people
Queen,
have talked
alright.
about it already.
Here we go, Queen.
Yeah, let's go with the
All right.
Queen.
All right. So first of all, before you explain,
Yeah, you tell it. Tell the
all
theory.
right. So basically, guys, the Freddie Mercury one, right? So Queen. Now remember the song "We Are the Champions," and he goes, "We are the champions."
No time for
Then he
losers,
goes,
whatever.
right, and then at the end he goes, "Of the world" at the end. Now, "of the world" at the end apparently has never been said ever, right? Until.
All right.
So, you guys remember the song? You guys
Yeah.
remember the song.
Okay.
Hopefully, you guys remember the song.
Yeah. So apparently, of the world does not exist. But I explained this one to Chris before, and what it is, and I was talking about it with Chris Goff as well. He's a big Queen fan. So in 1985, Queen played at Wembley Stadium, which is probably the most iconic concert of all time. And we found out later it was actually watched. This is before internet, before anything. More than a quarter of the world's population watched that concert.
Yeah.
That doesn't even happen today with the internet. That's how big Queen were. And of the world, you can go find it on YouTube right now. I'll just show Chris. You can search it. Wembley, 1985. He says it. Freddie Mercury goes, takes a breath. Oh, the Don's getting on it. Yeah, he takes a breath and he goes, of the world. And that version got put on CDs, it got put on everything because it was the most popular version of We Are the Champions. And that's why everyone remembers that. But in the actual studio recorded version, it is not there. Because Freddie Mercury was a genius. He was. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
He just added that in because he was, he was a legend. And that's why everyone remembers that. That's why I think that one's debunked.
But are they saying that it never was said now?
But there's proof. We've seen it just now.
That's right. So we're talking about a concert back in the 80s.
85, yeah.
And we all remember it, but they're all saying now
They're saying
it
that
never
it's
was
not.
said.
They're saying that it was never said everyone is saying they remember it on all the CDs. But what they're saying is you're just remembering it from that moment. And because that one's so iconic, it's sticking in everyone's head. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, but did they start to produce
afterwards?
That?
Yeah, they started putting that on CDs, I reckon.
Okay. Because you can't find it in any.
Yeah, it was on the live version was on. See, original recorded song ends with 2 musical notes. See, Rob's saying it.
Yeah, it does.
And Rob was probably a big Queen fan.
Oh, it does now. We're just saying.
No, but I'm saying Rob was probably a Queen fan growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I remember Of the World as well, and I was like, what?
But in that.
Because everyone says that.
I'm sure when we were out at the club and we were really drunk, we were all singing "Of the World."
Because what I think they play, I'm a Metallica fan, right? And Pearl Jam, a lot of Pearl Jam's songs on CD now, they put live versions on there instead of the recorded versions.
Yeah.
And you hear them, you know what I mean?
It's definitely
because back in the day, these musicians were actually talented enough to sound good live.
Yeah.
Not like today.
Yep.
Nah, definitely it was at the that did happen.
Yeah.
But and then you showed me the actual.
Yeah, the footage.
I actually showed you KP showed me the footage earlier
of him
tonight,
saying it live,
and he did say it. So I think he might be onto something. But it is weird.
With that one in particular.
Yeah, it's just that when you hear it and it's not there, it does sound weird.
Yeah, because you're probably
people do think, but
no one below under 25 would say it doesn't exist. Don't at me saying. Listen, on a complete other note of that, I was saying it to Chris before. To me, Freddie Mercury is arguably the most talented musician of all time. The guy was
the greatest.
He was awesome.
He was a freak. He was before his time.
Have you seen that movie, the
Queen one with what's his name? Yeah, but what's that guy's name? He won an Oscar, didn't he?
Yeah,
Rami Malek.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
Rami Malek.
Yep.
What?
Mariana Trench. What's Rob saying? Mariana Trench.
Who's Mariana?
Question mark.
Mariana Trench.
Not sure, but ends with an N.
Mariana Trench.
I think they must be talking to each other. I'm not sure.
Anyway,
There
guys.
must be. Well, let's go to the studio audience.
Studio audience. Oh, we
Well, we got 60%. What did we say? Did
that
Brittany
was,
have a mic? 60% are saying yes, so that's very close.
actually had the
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that one's very close, which is good. So
It's closer than I thought. I thought it'd be more.
yeah,
I thought.
so
Hmm.
I don't know. Do we ask for the
60-40.
Queen one? What do we say?
I don't think so.
Nah, we'll go to the next one.
I don't think so. All right.
Okay.
The next one is a song from. Do you remember the song "I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic"?
Oh, really?
I'm fantastic. All right. Here we go.
60% are wrong.
So
Rob says 60% are wrong. Don't at me says HFD just put up a new poll.
this is the new one, guys. So the song the Barbie song. So
Yeah.
I'm
Come
a
on,
Barbie
Let's
girl
go, Barbie.
in a
That one?
Barbie world, or I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. I reckon it's the first one.
I reckon it's. I'm gonna say
In a-
I think it's the first one.
But
Yeah.
it's not. It's the second one.
In a Barbie world. In a Barbie world.
It's the second one in the Barbie world.
In the Barbie
I'm
world.
a Barbie girl.
What do they
in a
say?
Barbie
What are they saying
world,
now?
Wrapped in plastic. Yeah. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie. No, it's not in the. It's in a.
In a.
In a Barbie
I'm gonna
world.
say I remember it as in a, but then again, not the biggest fan of the song. So.
In a.
No.
Yeah. So apparently it's in the.
In
Don't
the
at
now.
me says, oh that's
Okay.
BS. Don't at me says
Yes, I'm from Japan.
it's the first. Don't at me says he's with us.
Yeah, he's with us. Well, apparently it's not the first one. It's the second one.
Well, nah. I think I remember singing the first one.
See, Rob says rhythmically it's in a, like we're saying. Yeah, well, because it makes sense. In
Yeah.
the doesn't sound,
Yeah.
you know.
In a Barbie world. Yeah.
Come on, Rob. We're talking about Barbie in a Barbie world here.
You know what? I don't even think we
know
need to
whether
put
they're
up this
too
poll.
rhythmic.
Everyone is saying in a.
Yeah. We don't have to worry.
In a.
Anyone else?
Everyone is
In a
saying
Barbie
it.
world.
No one has said
Okay.
anything.
No, Mr. Lachlan reckons it's not. It's in the.
All I know is people.
Melissa's got it 100% right so far, so she's saying in a.
All I know
Barbie
is
world.
100% of voters have said Johnny G is a Mandela effect.
That's right.
So there you go.
Oh no. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. All right, the next one really rocked me because I remember it as a kid.
Is this the Disney one?
Yeah.
Oh my god! This
so-
is the one that. This is the only one I think that rocks. That gets. me.
No.
Oh, no.
This is the other Disney one.
Okay.
So we got two Disney ones. So I don't know if you guys remember Snow White. I'm sure. What did Amanda write?
But my daughters are saying in the. Amanda's saying I'm sure it's but the daughters are saying it's in the, so
In
maybe
the.
younger generation knows it as the.
Well, we remember it. We remember it
Were
like
they born when it came out?
I remember like
Were the
in
girls
a Barbie
born when
world.
it came out?
Huh?
Were the girls even born when the
But
song
we've
came
already
out?
been through like 3 timelines already, so you know
Yeah.
the younger ones are
Yeah.
going to remember.
They're
something
going to remember
different.
what's now. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Johnny G says, I feel victimized. You should have rocked up then.
Johnny G, mate, you should have rocked up, man.
I think you're 100% right there, Johnny
Yeah.
G.
Should we do a poll for that, John?
I think
Yeah.
I think we have to laugh about that, man.
Yeah, I like it.
We have to a bit of laughing, man.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the guy that Mike Tyson punched.
All right, so the next one got to me, guys. The next one because
Here we
I
go.
grew up watching it. All right, so Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Does everyone would remember that, right?
You got emotional about it.
Yeah, I started crying a
He's
bit.
a very
Yeah.
emotional guy.
Oh my
I am
God.
very emotional, right? So take
Was
it
it,
easy.
was
But
it,
Far
was it
out.
as emotional as the last episode of Stranger Things?
no, that was
That
so.
was next level.
I had a few tears in
How
that last
bad was
episode.
that, brother?
I actually want to watch it again to get emotional again.
Dude, I was cut. It was,
Oh,
it
when
took, it
Dustin
took it out of me. I felt like I'd been to training.
spoilers.
No, but like I'm not spoiling. I'm saying I felt like I'd been to training. Like it
There
took
you
it
go.
out of me, bro. I was cut.
Guys, if you want to cry a lot, go watch the last episode of
Barbie Girl is a Japanese song released in Japan in '97.
I was Jon Snow too,
What?
as well,
What's Jon Snow?
Mr. Lachlan. Don't at me.
Okay. All right. So the next one is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here we go. So apparently the incorrect line is "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And apparently, the actual line is "Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" Now, for me,
No way.
See, that means they've
No
changed.
way.
But that's two things changed. There, it says
Why?
magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all. But the one that I remember is mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all, not one of all.
yeah, sorry.
Who's the
Of them
fairest
all.
of them all? That's
Yeah, but
the
they're
one.
saying there's two
Yeah.
changes.
Two
see?
changes. Yeah, there's two changes there.
Nah, that's wrong.
That one, see, that one gets me a bit.
That one gets.
We're in
me.
the fifth dimension.
Oh, that one. Even the Don said mirror, mirror, didn't
Even
he?
the Don said mirror, mirror. So you know that there's
That's
something
right.
happening.
Get a poll up for this one, KP. You have to. Mirror, mirror.
Let's go.
This
Yeah,
is a good one.
They always said who's the fairest of them all.
My mind is blown. Johnny G. I thought she was in 1959 Sleeping Beauty. No, not sure about this one. My life is a lie. It's mirror, mirror all the way. Yeah, it is
Okay,
mirror.
mirror, mirror.
all the way.
I'll say mirror.
Yes, it is, Melissa.
Mirror, yes. Or mirror, mirror, yes. Magic, mirror,
Written story.
no.
This is
Oh,
the
I'm doing a
second.
poll.
So mirror, mirror, yes. Magic, mirror, no. That's what I've put. So
Oh.
you can
Rob's thrown a
Has Rob
curveball
thrown
in
a
here.
curveball?
Have a
What?
Where?
Written story,
written story
is the second version.
Movie is the first. Oh.
What do you mean by that? Written story
Yeah,
is the second
it's
version.
true. That because a lot of these things are based on novels. and
Maybe the novel said that. That's why we think that.
Rob has thrown a curveball there.
yeah.
Written story
No,
is the
no,
second
that's
version.
wrong though. He's wrong because the movie is the Magic Mirror.
But that's what he's saying. He's saying
No, he's
movie is the first version. Maybe they
He's
changed
saying
it to.
the written story is the second version. So that's the second version. And
You know,
the
he's
movie
just
is
saying the
first
written book is the second version and the movie is the first version. That's what he's saying.
version. No, look, written
The second one doesn't sound right,
written
don't at me.
story
That's
is
for
the
sure.
Second version.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He's saying the written book is the second version of it, of Snow White.
Yeah.
And the movie is the first
No.
version of Snow White. So maybe they
It's
changed
never
that, you know.
been Magic Mirror. Never.
What's the difference between Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, Mr. Lachlan says?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Are you being serious?
One sleeps.
Snow
Sleeping
White had
Beauty is
7
waiting
dwarfs.
for the prince
Oh yeah.
to come
okay.
and kiss her to wake her
I
up.
don't know these
Prince
things.
Charming.
Yeah.
You know what I do remember though?
What do you mean you don't remember this?
Oh man, I don't watch Sleeping Beauty, man.
You know, what do you mean?
I
Have you seen
sleep
Shrek?
instead.
Have you
I'm
seen
the Sleeping
Shrek?
Beauty.
Remember she was like Sleeping Beauty, she was going to fight, she just fell asleep
No.
in Shrek?
Oh yeah. I did. Actually, that's what I was about to say. Shrek, actual Lord Farquaad. He actually said magic mirror on the wall.
Oh,
He
did
did.
he?
He
John
did.
Lithgow.
He did.
Uh-huh.
He said magic
Yeah,
mirror.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I remember that from that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
But-
you're right.
But mirror, mirror on the wall was always Snow White.
Johnny G
Always.
says, "Where's Jess? She's my troll buddy." And then Jess says, "Hiding." Troll buddy's there. And then Johnny G says, "Hey, Jess is wild. Jess is wild.
Mandela sucks.
Mandela sucks, so I'm
Right.
quiet."
She's like Mandela.
She doesn't like the Mandela effect.
No.
That's right. We don't like
But
that.
listen, I don't know about this one. Is a bit weird. I remember Mirror Mirror. I'm going to say that, but I don't know.
Okay. Prince Charming. Anyway, that's a good one, I reckon. That one there.
I think Prince Charming was in a lot.
Yep.
In not just. I think he was in a lot of them. Mr. Lachlan.
Hmm.
It was just what they, you know.
Alright. So
Yeah. The poll's looking good so far.
Everyone is saying Mirror Mirror. Yes.
I reckon mirror, mirror.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, listen, I don't remember Matt, but then again. Hi, Johnny G. How are you? And welcome back
Oh.
from your holiday. Yeah, I know you just got back last week
He just got back.
from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
How
what?
did you get out? That'll be the next poll. How did Johnny G get out of New
No,
Zealand?
you know what the poll should be is how come there's no footage of his son in New Zealand? It just went last week.
That's
We
right.
left it.
What happened there? What happened there, Johnny?
Thanks. Who's Amin?
I mean, that's his last name, Zakar Amin. Thanks, Amin. Just got back, he reckons. Laugh out loud.
It's a Mandela effect. He's changed his name.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Snow White, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Sleeping Beauty were the original Disney princess movies. Then we had The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Pocahontas, and Mulan.
I love Mulan. It's the best.
Aladdin was the best. I loved it.
Aladdin was good. But Mulan was killer.
Robin Williams, man.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Aladdin was next level.
Aladdin.
Aladdin was good. Who watched Tarzan in 1909?
I watched. Who's ever seen the original Tarzan with Christopher Lambert? Greystoke.
Oh!
Have you seen Greystoke, King of the North? The original Tarzan
Yeah,
movie?
very good.
With Christopher Lambert.
Very good movie.
Yeah, that was a killer movie. That's when he just made Highlander and then he made that. It was like
Oh, really?
killer
That's
movie.
right. Yeah. Yeah, he was a good
Highlander.
Tarzan.
That's another good movie I like.
You know they're remaking that.
Yeah, I heard.
And you know who's meant to be him?
Is
Because
that the
of
guy
the
from Superman?
Yeah, Witcher. Henry
Witcher.
Cavill.
Yeah, he's
He'll
cool.
be awesome. All he's
Yeah,
going
he
to do
will
is
be
be
good.
like the Witcher.
He
And
is
he'll be the
good.
best Highlander.
All right, so the next Mandela Effect will continue. Okay, so the next one is our favorite drink. Well, KP's favorite drink,
What?
Coca-Cola.
I don't know if it's my favourite drink.
Okay, so number one up the top is the
We'll end this poll because everyone is saying Mirror
yeah.
Mirror. so-
The top one is the one that's current, and then the number two and number three are the ones that have never been. So I remember number three.
There we go. I've got a live version of
so do we.
Coca-Cola
So
up on
here
the
we go,
screen.
sorry.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh wait, wait. I have to get this down.
Put that down. So
Okay.
it's where is it? It's right there. It's at the top. So it's saying it's number one. Chris is saying it's number
Yep.
one as well.
So
Yep,
I
that's
reckon
exactly as it is.
I reckon I can remember number three. That's what I reckon.
See, listen, I actually really think number two looks familiar, but I don't. Like I said again, because of the curved bottle and that, maybe that's what throws everyone off. I don't know about this one.
Yeah,
I'm a bit unsure about.
What do you
this
reckon,
one.
King of the North?
I'm thinking number two,
See, that's what I reckon. That looks more familiar
just
to
with
me
the
than
with the straight.
But then
I reckon
again,
number three.
Definitely never at the top.
but it's there now.
It is there now. That's
I
right.
don't know about that
Anyone
one.
else got any? Does anyone else remember anything different? Number two for Don't At Me.
C2. Well, I can't put a poll obviously because there's three options, but
I'm texting her. I remember number two, but Brain changes the fonts all the time.
Still-
No, apparently they haven't.
Ah.
Apparently they have never changed it. It's always been that. That's what
But
I've
maybe
heard.
they're just saying that. They're a billion-dollar company.
But
they're
you go
just like-
search on the internet, you can't find it.
Oh, you got it right in front of me. That's on the internet.
No, someone made that.
And it was still there. It's still on the internet.
Robert says three. for
Three
me.
for me as originally designed.
That's what I
Rob
thought.
is
Number
with you.
three.
Jeez.
So Rob's starting to believe the
Once
Mandela
Rob
effect.
has gone away from an
I
actual
think-
thing, we know something's wrong. He
I
threw a
think-
curveball.
That's
before.
right,
I
exactly.
think Robert is a Mandela Effect.
Maybe. John reckons trick question, none of them.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Number two, Mr.
There we
Lachlan.
go.
No
Big-
one has really said number one, but we're holding it as number one.
Number one is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. The next.
Number one is the current.
The next one you're gonna really like. This is a really good one. So, I really like this one. So, all right, ready, set, Forrest Gump.
Life is like.
Forrest Gump.
So
I haven't
life
heard of
is
this one.
like a box of chocolates.
Was it life is like a box of chocolates, or was it life was like a box of chocolates? To me, it was life is like a box of chocolates. Not.
Yep, that's
It
it.
wasn't life was like a box of chocolates.
Life is like a box of chocolate. Yep, that's exactly what
It
it is.
wasn't-
So that's not what it is now?
No, it's life was like a box of chocolates.
No. No way.
Mr. Lachlan says is, not
Well,
was.
that's what it is.
Don't at me is. A lot of people saying is, eh? Life is like. Is it just the way he says it? You know, Forrest Gump, the way he
Life
talks?
is like.
Like it just makes us
Maybe,
life was
maybe.
like.
Life is like a box. No, life was like. Doesn't make. It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Why would he say was?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would he say to Jenny life was like a box of chocolates?
No chance in hell it was.
Well, go ahead.
Grammatically, Rob says grammatically, it must be is.
Yes, you're right.
It must be.
But then again,
Yeah.
he was playing someone that didn't have good grammar.
Exactly. He,
So
oh,
he
he wasn't educated.
No.
No.
Life was like. See,
But I don't think he was that stupid to say was.
Amanda's saying
did-
so
he
it
did
would
run
mean
across
it
the
would
country.
mean you say you never knew what you're going to get if you said life was. If you say was, then you can't say you never know. You'd have to say you never knew.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
Good point. Very good point.
AP says,
Evening Legends. AP, how you going?
I believe he's talking to the host,
AP.
right, Legends?
We could be talking to
AP,
the
how
King
are
of
you?
the North.
Or what Rob said is what Amanda said too. Otherwise, he'd say you never know what you got. Yeah, like something different. He'd have to say.
Yeah.
But then again, like we said, he is an uneducated person in the movie, isn't he?
He's Johnny G. What do you write?
I'm living in a simulation inside a simulation and inside another simulation. That sounds like Assassin's Creed.
It does.
That's killer.
Or the Matrix.
Matrix is for sure, but it still is.
Anyway, guys,
100% of people have voted for is.
are you going to put a thing up for this?
I have.
Oh.
It's up. And 100% have voted is.
Going good, boys. Lads, hey.
Oh my
It's,
God.
the Jazz Man.
It's the Jazz Man. He just comes out and you know what? I saw his hands
Actually,
before he said hello.
I want to know what the Jazz Man has to say. Was it life is like a box of chocolates, or was it life was like a box of chocolates? We want to know what the Jazz Man has to say.
Well, AP says, well, isn't he quoting his mother? The saying, he is. He's meant to be copying her, isn't
He is.
I might be changing to was, don't at me, said.
Well, it is was. Like, if you go to the movie, it does say was, but I remember it as is. But then again,
Life was
it
that.
just might sound properly. Like,
That's what I think. It could just be the way he talks in it.
I don't know.
Do you know Forrest Gump, right? Do you know who was going to play him first?
Who was gonna play him?
John Travolta. Do you reckon it would have been better with John Travolta?
No way.
John Travolta's a good actor.
Yeah, but
I reckon it would have been the same. I think
reckon?
he's just as good as he's a champion actor, John Travolta.
it's hard to picture him like running and stuff.
Yeah, no, but I just think well, what do you mean? When he was young, he was like,
Nah, when he ran across the whole world and stuff, like,
yeah, no, he could have done it. Like John Travolta was a killer actor.
He was a good dancer.
He was a
He
killer
was dancing in
dancer, yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
What was Stallone was supposed
Boogie
to play
Nights?
that?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll go with was.
Have you ever
just to be
seen? Remember I said to you, have you ever seen Phenomenon with John Travolta? The movie Phenomenon, where he gets power like 11.
Yeah, I remember
He's
that, yeah.
like 11, isn't he? That movie's
He's like
the
11,
best.
yeah,
That
he
movie's
was like
the best.
11.
That movie's the best.
All right, so we've done the Forrest Gump one. Now,
We'll get rid of the poll because one person voted for it was
I reckon it
was.
was AP because AP said
I think it was
I'll
AP.
Go with, I'll go with was just to be different.
Listen, AP's a champion.
AP is a champion.
Anyone with the initials AP is
Ah,
is a
of
good
course,
bloke.
of course.
He's a good bloke.
You think his last name is
Yeah. You think he's with the Don?
Don? That's
A-
correct.
The Don is AP, so you know.
The
Listen,
Cowboy.
guys, before we get to the next one, we got 14 viewers, 10 likes. Please get us up to 14 likes. And if you're
15,
new,
it's 15 viewers. Come on, guys.
and if you're new, please subscribe and put in the chat your most favorite Mandela Effect, since that is the subject
Come on, guys.
of tonight's show.
Yeah.
If there's one that we haven't said that you want us to just talk about, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Put in your favorite emoji in the chat
Zakal
as well.
says, "Hi, Jazz Man. How are you doing? When are you playing jazz in Sydney?" There you go. Jess says, "Was makes no sense."
Lachlan
McLaughlin says, "Hey, all right.
It's like double Lachlan.
Double Laughlin's happening."
Gee.
Hey, Lachlan McLaughlin, can you subscribe? Thanks, man. Nah, John Travolta and Tom Hanks give two different acting types. I can't see John T. I think John T could do anything. He's a champion actor. I think he'd just pull it off. That's me personally. But
Yeah, maybe.
the head at the end of the movie, 7. Is that a Mandela effect?
Which one?
The head at the end of the movie 7. How scary is Kevin Spacey at the end
The
of that
head
movie?
of the end of
He's
the-
only in the movie for like
The
nothing.
head at the end of the movie 7. What head? I can't remember the movie 7. I know it was like a murder mystery.
It was pretty out there, 7, but I can't remember the ending either.
Seconded Jess, Rob says.
Why-
And then
why
Johnny
did
G
you just call it
says,
Mandela effect?
Johnny G says full gay. Full Hess, we'll say.
Full go.
Full Hess, we'll say full Hess.
Yes. All right. So the next one. is the Monopoly Man. Now, on the right-hand side is the current, but the left-hand side...
So, does anyone remember him with the moniker? Or the whatever
do.
that is?
Yes. Yes.
I do. Everyone remembers a head, but there's no head.
But there's no head at the end of 7. I'm trying to remember it now. I haven't
remember
seen
that.
it for years.
Can't remember that. Anyway,
I just remember it was a great movie. The Berenstain Bears, I read about that today when I was...
Yeah. The other one is Bernstein.
Yeah, that's right.
does anyone remember this one?
Bernstein
Lachlan
Bears.
says no glasses.
No glasses.
Oh, listen, AP.
Mr. McLaughlin.
AP, I could say it again about We Are the Champions, but I think we debunked that one. Because AP must have missed it. We talked about that just before you got on. Oh.
Sure.
We talked about that before you got on, AP, yeah, so...
I remember him with the glass.
Yeah.
With the glass,
Yeah.
with the eyeglass.
I'm not sure,
Yep.
eh?
Yeah.
Always had a monocle
The
from
Macca's-
Rob.
the Macca's
So
monocle.
Rob's definitely
Always
in the
had
new
a
dimension
monocle.
class.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Rob,
if you go,
Rob
if
has
the,
been turned.
apparently he doesn't have a monocle at all.
The
so-
Macca's Monopoly guy doesn't have it.
No, he doesn't. Anyway,
The Macca's Monopoly guy.
is it the same guy?
Same guy, yeah. Con says, yo, sup, boys? Hey, Con, how are ya?
Go Con.
Euro Retro Classic says the head was Brad Pitt's wife at the end of 7.
Yeah, but was it?
Ah,
Yeah, but
I'm
was
gonna
it
have to
there?
go back and watch that.
Was it there? But people are saying it's not there in the movie, like when you go watch it now.
Ah.
All right. So, is anyone for this one? You guys all good that it's
I'm
The glove?
unsure with that.
not sure? All right.
The monocle.
The monocle. I think so too, guys.
I won't put up a thing. Most
All
people
right.
know
This
it.
is the one. I haven't got a picture. I just got a picture of the castle, but it is one that stumps good old KP over here.
Which one's this one?
So this is the Disney Tinkerbell.
All right.
All right. So
I remember her coming up with her little wand and...
yeah. So does anyone remember when Tinkerbell, at the start of a Disney flick, she comes out with a wand and she actually cursively writes down the Disney sign and then dots the I
Yeah.
and then she flies away?
That's what I thought.
Who remembers that? Because apparently that's never happened.
Con says he remembers the monocle. Everyone remembers
Does
the monocle.
anyone remember that Tinkerbell? Because apparently that never
She
happened.
dots the eye with the wand.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she actually,
she does.
she actually writes the whole Walt Disney sign out.
Maybe she goes...
And then puts the dot on the top.
Yeah,
So what's happening? What's happened now?
that's never happened.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that happened.
So where's
For sure.
Tinkerbell? She must do something because I remember her coming out and doing something.
she came out, right?
Yeah, but is there a clip of her doing something similar?
No, she just flies around now and just come.
Oh,
back.
she doesn't do that.
She didn't just stand there with her hand on her hip waiting for the Walt Disney sign to make
Tinks
itself.
comes out with a wand, I remember, but she's not there anymore. It's always just lit up, AP says. AP's saying it's always just
No,
lit
but
up.
you remember when the cursive Walt Disney sign, like the name Walt Disney, she wrote it. I remember her
AP
writing it.
reckons no, it just flashes on.
No, I remember her writing it.
Well, he's saying no. Can you
And
quit-
Con is saying the W is 666.
What W?
The W in Walt Disney. Bring the sign back up again.
What do you mean? Where?
Con's talking symbolism.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, look, 6.
because they
Six.
say that Walt Disney's
6. He's right.
in that little group of people.
He's not wrong. Look, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, he's right. Okay.
What? Okay, yeah.
Hey, he's not wrong.
Yeah, so tell
there
me-
is a 6 in there.
Where?
There,
It's
look.
a W, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like, he's saying this.
Anyone
6 is
that
a W.
writes in cursive knows that's a W.
I know, I'm just saying. It looks like a 6.
The guy's name is Walt. What's he meant to do?
He could get rid of that circle the way he wrote it. Now I'm just trying to help out Con Chrysostom over
I
there.
remember her creating the lighted arc, Rob says.
Huh?
Yep. I think Rob's right on board with Mandela now.
Rob has
So
been turned.
Rob has turned.
Yeah.
He's a Mandela.
Rob is like,
He's a Mandela Knight.
he's just turned. He
He
turned
just-
out of nowhere. Disney is alive in a cryogenic chamber waiting for the future. Sort of like Demolition Man.
That's right.
It's like Demolition
That's
Man.
correct. He is. Yep.
What in the Illuminati? The free. Look, we can't talk about that because we're probably going to get like black cars rock up at the front.
Last time we had time we had the other Chris on the show.
Oh, forget it. If
we
Krillin
like-
was here,
Oh,
he
mate,
didn't
look
he
out.
didn't sleep that night, did he?
if Krillin was here,
He
forget
like we got fact checked within like 5 minutes.
it. We got fact checked that day.
Yep.
He was like he didn't sleep.
Yeah.
He got up in the morning. He was like still buzzing. We're like, dude, calm down. It's a
Calm
YouTube.
down.
It's a YouTube. It's a podcast.
But yes, Melissa, correct.
I think Tinkerbell is supposed to be the light that does the arc over the castle. That's
Yeah, she does that too. But then she wrote.
She does that too.
She wrote the.
Yeah.
actually, do you know what? I think I only remember her doing the arc.
Nah, she
Oh,
does.
come on, mate.
No, but
don't change
that's
your
not
mind
there
now.
either, though, is it?
Is the arc? I don't know if the arc's there.
I think I only remember her doing the arc. Yeah.
Do you remember how she wrote Walt Disney?
Oh,
No, I
no.
don't think so.
Do you remember her writing Walt Disney, Chris?
Hey?
Do you remember her writing Walt Disney like cursive?
No,
She
I
wrote
think
the
she
Walt
just
Disney
went
and
like
then
this.
put
She
a
just
dot
went-
on, put a dot on the.
I think
put
I
the
remember her doing the
dot.
dot, but I don't actually remember her writing the word.
Uh.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting turn of events.
Con says the
It
Earth
is.
is round. I mean flat.
It could be. We're gonna get King of the North back for another episode.
That's
of
our
Flat Earth.
that's our next that's our next podcast. Ready for that one?
Listen, Yanni. Yeah, Johnny says that one about the Pikachu one.
Oh, we got Pikachu coming up.
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
wait, we got it coming up. Just
Yeah.
hold on. Just hold on, guys. All right. Well, what's this saber thing, man? I don't understand what this is. Saber the leopard. I don't get that.
I don't know.
What's he talking about?
Or
Mr. McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, saber. I don't know. what he's talking about.
Gillen's cousin keeps
Mr.
talking
Lachlan
about it.
Gillen.
said saber the leopard.
Gillen's cousin keeps talking about it.
Gillen's.
Gillen McLaughlin.
All right, so the next one is one of my favorite movies, The Matrix. Apparently, Morpheus never says, "What if I told you?"
Jess says, what about the football used to be round? That's because the other one where they use the ball isn't actually football.
It's a melon.
It's only football if it's a round ball.
What if I told you? Did he say that?
What if I told
What
you?
if I told you? Do you know what? To be honest, I love The Matrix, but I actually haven't seen The Matrix for a while.
Yeah.
What if I told you? I don't know. I'm a bit
What if I
unsure.
told you? What
Do
if
you
I?
not? Do you remember him saying that? When's the last? Do you?
I watched The Matrix
I
maybe
don't think he did.
a month ago, but I can't.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
he did.
What is he? What is he supposed to be saying now?
I think he goes.
What if I told you that everything you believe was not true?
Yeah, something like that.
Is
Then he
not
maybe
true.
says, I don't remember.
I can't remember it.
John
I remember
knows
it.
The Matrix is pretty well.
He
John,
did say it. Melissa reckons.
John, where's John? Is he there? John, what is John? He knows The Matrix is pretty well, I think.
Yeah,
Can you get the Matrix?
and
out?
Rob's got to know that.
Also,
Matrix
good
is-
night,
Matrix
everyone on the
is
live chat
well,
tonight,
I
and
think.
take care and stay safe. Zakal says, thanks for coming in, Zakal.
Zakal, thank you for coming
Champion.
You did say it. Melissa's saying you did say it.
Yeah, see, I'm with Rob with this one. This is what I think. Plenty of misquoted movie quotes. Because
Yeah.
there are so many movie quotes that get...
They do get missed. Yeah, you're true.
Same with... What about...
Yeah.
What?
I think Jess is trolling with John.
He
He said Johnny G is a nice guy, and Jess said, what about when it was Disney World?
Was it Disney World? Was it?
They're in fine form.
She's younger.
The chat's in fine form tonight. All right.
He said Johnny G is a nice guy. We definitely know he didn't say that.
Hashtag not a nice guy.
Hashtag not a nice guy.
No, nice guy.
It's got,
All right.
it's got a picture of John next to it like this.
So the next one is an actual picture,
All right.
which we did talk about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He did tell me how small it was. So the Mona Lisa, guys.
That's what she
The
said.
Mona Lisa is 77 centimeters by 53 centimeters. That's how big the actual picture is.
It's pretty small.
That is small, yeah.
Anyway, guys, what do you
That
guys
is
reckon? So the Mona Lisa.
The mine. She's not smiling.
What's
Well-
real?
then.
Oh, so now they're saying she's got a smirk.
Yeah.
No, she never had a smirk.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
she looked depressed all the time, didn't she?
Why would she be
Yeah.
depressed? She's getting painted. She's happy.
Mm,
The Don. Did the Mona Lisa have a smirk or no smirk?
I don't think she has a smirk.
Oh.
oh,
The Don is on with the Mandela Effect.
Oh.
Well, they're saying she does now.
Good
If
on
you
you, Don.
find it now, she's got a smirk.
Not
The
smiling.
Don is saying no
Not
smirk,
smiling.
eh?
Yep,
I don't know.
not smiling.
John is right. She got happier over the years.
She got.
She got richer.
Good on
She was
you,
worth more
okay.
money. And she started smirking. John could be onto something.
Melissa Bubbles reckons not smiling.
Well, the Don said not smiling. I'm a bit taken aback
Yep.
by that.
Not smiling. I agree with the Don.
The Don was the only one alive when it got
Are
painted.
you gonna should put a vote?
And I was around too. So.
Oh, and Goffy was around too. All right, okay,
Yeah.
so
We're doing a poll. So
we'll say smiling, yes or no? That's what it is. I'll just say smiling.
I think she might have in the new version. She might have pulled a few cones and she's smirking a bit.
So was Mona Lisa
have a straight
smiling?
face.
And then it says yes or no. There you go. Was Mona Lisa smiling? Yes or no?
Yeah,
there you go,
Melissa's
guys.
correct.
There's a
100%.
poll there for you guys.
Melissa's smiling.
I reckon no.
No.
I'm gonna go no because that's what the Don said.
Yeah.
Because I don't
That's
actually,
right.
I don't.
The Don's
I don't know
always
if I took
right.
enough attention.
Epic.
We got
Hey,
one.
Didn't
Yeah.
you say that as well? Don't know if I paid enough attention.
I reckon it was the left one, but then again, I don't know. AP
See, I
wasn't
mean, AP, the initials of the Don, has said. I mean, sadly, I wasn't around to see it when it was first painted. So he's got a point.
there. He's got a point. He's got a point.
Is anyone currently alive that saw it? So it's
What year was the? Was
ah
1415.
14,
14,
15.
15 it was
So the
painted.
Don was just around. He's like Yoda.
Yeah, but have you ever seen the movie Bean? And he like does something to that painting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
And
that's.
just rolls. Remember that?
No,
That was
he
good.
made- and he
yeah,
made
no,
that
it was the best. The Don is like Yoda, so he was definitely around. man, wasn't he?
All right.
14, 15.
Any more? How's the poll going? 7 votes. We've had.
You know what? It's very split, this one.
Yeah, it's very split. Wait, I'll bring it back up again, guys. What do you guys reckon?
Yes, I did see that, Jasmine, when the cake got thrown at the Mona Lisa. Did you see that,
She got upset
boys?
when that guy smudged cake on her.
Yeah,
If you look at paintings from back then, they didn't paint people smiling. Wasn't it like 1500s,
correct.
AP said? Well, the Don said
Yeah.
14, 15, so... I'll work on building a time machine to go and check. Listen, I've got plans to something they call the flux capacitor. So
Yep.
we could work on it
Can I ask you a
together.
question? So, if you had a time machine right now
Mhm.
and you could go back in time,
Back in
where
time?
would you go? Where's the first place you'd go?
Back in time.
Yeah, like say you had a time machine, right? And you could go
Yep.
back in time. Where would you
Yep.
go?
But if I went back in time from here, would
No,
I be...
just
No,
anywhere,
but what
like-
I'm saying is, say I went back in time from where we live right
No,
now.
no,
Would
no.
I be back in time in
No.
Adelaide back then, or am I allowed to go
No,
back
let's
to wherever
just
I
say
want to go?
like you can go back to any point of time to see something, anywhere. Where would you go? Doesn't have to like. I'm just saying like. It'd be anywhere around the world.
Look at the Don wants to answer, I think.
All right, you tell us.
I reckon 2004.
Greece won the Euro.
Now, that's when Bitcoin started coming
Oh.
out.
Oh yeah, 2008.
All right, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but the Don said that if he was to have a time machine, he would come back in 2004 because that's when Bitcoin was created, and he would have put a
That's right.
a
Yep,
big
good.
sum of money on
Good
Bitcoin.
move.
When did Maccabi Diva win the
Right.
the first Melbourne Cup? You just go back to one of them and put your whole life savings on it
That's right. Yeah, that was
Go back every year.
every
because
year.
they're 3 years.
Because when was she paying the most? The third time?
No, probably the first.
So the
Probably
first
the
time.
first
I
time.
reckon it's the first time.
Ah,
yeah.
2000.
Just the same Photoshop for F's sake.
What?
about the pictures, probably. Listen, I don't know.
Oh,
about
they could
poses.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Where would you go? If
Where
you
would I go?
answered, where would you go?
I'll go back to like when. I reckon I'll go back to see if Jesus was really crucified, and see that if he really rose from the dead, because that would have been the most significant time in human history.
You could have been at the gate
Because
at
that's
the door,
like pretty
waiting
much
for him to come
like
out.
if that didn't happen, then that's crazy. But if it did happen, it's like the most significant point in human history. No one's ever come back from
The
the
jazz
dead,
man reckons he'd go back to New Orleans in the Roaring '20s to get down and jazzy.
That'd be good. Yeah,
New Orleans.
I'd go back to the to see the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Oh, the dinosaurs would be cool, but then what if you get eaten?
Well, that's the chance you take.
I'll go back.
You only live
Johnny
once.
G goes, I'll go back to last Sunday and would order an extra Bondi burger.
He could have put his house
jeez.
on. He could have put his house on Adelaide against Carlton last weekend, so that would have been good.
Even if I went back in time, I still wouldn't back Adelaide. That's how bad we are.
Can this time machine go forwards? Maybe.
I'd want to go.
20s would have been awesome. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna call me lame, but I'd want to go see Pele live or something.
What year would that be? Like 30s?
Oh, when it's peak, maybe the '70 World Cup,
70s.
or even go back to '68 and see Man United win the European Cup.
There we go.
There you go.
Because that's after they had the plane crash and.
Yeah. All right. So the next Mandela Effect is one for you ladies. One for you ladies. So the iconic show, Sex in the City or Sex and the City.
So we've got to get a poll before we even talk about it.
So
So we won't even talk about it. We'll just say.
50-50 for Mona Lisa. What?
The city. Yes. And the city. No.
So it's actually Sex and the City at the moment, but people remember it as Sex in the City. So.
The Mona Lisa got 50-50. You're right, Chris.
Wow.
Jess Go Wild out in the 70s. 70s will be chill.
Sex in the City. Sex in the City. Yes.
Sex in the City or Sex and I actually think it's Sex and the City. Me, but then again, I'm not a huge fan.
I remember calling it Sex in the City. That's what I thought it was, but then someone told me that it's and, so I was like, okay.
Okay. Sex in the City. No, I'm going to stick with Sex in the City.
Nah, it's Sex and the City, Chris.
AP reckons he'd go forward 5 billion years to watch our galaxy collide with Andromeda.
There we go.
Gee, that'd be nice.
That's a big event.
That's a big event, yeah. I'll normally skip over.
What
So
we're
was
getting,
it Sex, Melissa,
a lot of
was
peop-
it Sex in the City or
well,
Sex and?
50% so far have said in.
It was my favourite show. I watched it all the time.
I think
and what did you say it
it's
was?
and
Melissa?
never
in
watched the
city.
show though. It was my favourite show at the time.
Yeah, I think it's in the city as well.
Jess, is Jess still there? Is it Jess? Was it in or and the city?
Is it in? Did you say?
They're saying it's and, but I think it's and.
Oh,
I actually do think it's and.
Sex and the City? Why Sex and the City? Sex, isn't that Sex in the City? They're having Sex in the City?
I don't know. I don't really watch it.
You haven't watched it either. Melissa reckons in the city. Okay.
Jess wrote Hess.
in the city.
Jess
in the
said
city.
Hess.
I agree.
She said Hess.
In Aussie land.
Yeah, she just said Hess.
On the city.
John said on the city.
On the city. On the city.
They're just like floating on top
Johnny
of it.
Johnny J's
They're
a
like
funny
on the
guy.
Chrysler building. It's just on top of the city.
Okay.
What have we had? It's still 50.
6 around the city.
That's what they were doing. The
This is
show.
turning into a all behind.
So John's saying on the city, around the city, behind the city, in front of the
Beyond the
city,
city.
just everywhere around the
Jeez.
city.
Okay. All right. So the poll does say 57% say yes for
In.
in. So interesting.
Is it in or is it and?
Well, they reckon it's and, but
said.
It's
The
in.
Don said and.
And?
And from the Don.
Yeah,
Come on.
it is and. That's what it is now.
Well, the Don
but
is
can,
the
that's
Don,
what-
Now,
the Don
yeah.
is spoken,
but they
man.
never remember 6 in.
6 in. Yep.
What do you think, King of the North?
I don't remember any of them.
I'm saying in.
6 out of the city.
6 hours.
Oh, no.
Out of the city. I'm saying it's in.
Forex family says, "What's up, my Australian homies?"
Forex family, how you going?
Forex family.
Forex
Wow.
gold, man.
He's a legend. We're in the Forex.
Forex, you're a champion. If you're new,
That's,
please subscribe, man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Who's
press,
Forex?
press that,
Welcome,
Who is Forex?
press that bell.
Press that bell for all
Do you know Forex?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's Drew. His name's Drew.
Dro? What a nice guy.
I
Drew?
think. I could be wrong.
Nice. Hashtag nice guy.
Is he head of the Forex family?
He is.
He's like the Don of the Forex
He's
family.
the Don.
What a champion.
He's
Called
the
us,
There we go.
called us homies, man.
Make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one. So we're over that one. Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, he's a legend, man. He's taught me everything about football.
It's like Dre, like Dr. Dre is like Dro's underachieving little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dro's like the top dog.
No, he's from America.
That's what I mean. He's like the top dog. Dre is like the underdog.
Yeah, that's right.
We're
All right.
going international.
Yeah.
The next one, guys, is Ford logo.
The Ford logo.
So they're saying that it's the bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom one is the one that's now, but some people think that it's the top one. That it was always the top one.
Okay.
Well, listen.
Definitely a shit car, but let's have a look at the sign.
Listen, the Ford. Remember we said this once on a show before. The Ford F100 series has sold that many versions of it. It's the highest selling car of all time. That not head to tail, but side by side, it can go around the Earth's equator 2.5 times. That's how many they've sold in its lifetime.
Wow.
Wow.
So for it to be different that people remember, we'd have to be on an alternate timeline. Because there's so many Fords out there.
Yeah. Well, apparently the top one has never been that. It's always been the little squiggly line.
Jess
up
says
the-
good night. Good night, Jess.
Good night.
Good night. The squiggly line. Apparently that.
I don't really know. I haven't really paid attention to the Ford badge enough to... Have you?
Nah, I just found it the
The
other
only
day.
Ford I've owned is a Ford Cortina.
Yeah, and it's got the O, the line going through the O,
Mm.
and then the R and the D are all the same.
You know what? To me, when I look at them, they both look like the Ford symbol. Because I don't, I know they're different, but...
But if you're a big car guy, anyone's a big car fan here.
The only thing is, do you know why I think it's the bottom one? Because I remember the Ford having the glow around the outside. The Ford oval,
yeah.
and that one doesn't have it.
No.
The oval.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually remember that.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I actually reckon it's the bottom one, yeah.
But there's some people that don't really look.
Don't look at Ford's, AP says.
All right. Well, we'll skip that one because no
True.
one's commenting on that one. So, all right.
Nobody likes Fords.
The next one is one of my favorite breakfast cereals, and I
Is this
swear
actually one of your favourite cereals?
it used to be when I was a kid.
When I was young, I loved it. Now,
Nah,
I've
not now.
eaten one now, and it's terrible.
Yeah, not now. But anyway, guys, here we go. Fruit Loops. Was it?
But they've changed it as
No,
well.
I actually remember it as the other way.
I remember it as Fruit
No, I don't-
Loops,
no.
not FROOT.
I remember the double O in both words. But, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Let's bring. Okay.
I don't know.
Fruit Loops.
I don't know.
Fruit Loops. No. So what's the current one?
The one on the right hand side, the OOT.
The double OT. No. I remember Fruit Loops. The left.
Yeah, so do I.
I remember the right.
Do ya?
Mr. Lachlan said double O. He's with me.
Fruit.
Not
Fruit.
you.
Yes. Fruit.
AP
no.
saying it
I remember
wasn't.
Fruit. I
No,
remember
AP saying, yeah, see, they're with me. They're saying, wasn't it fruit?
me and Goffy must come from a different
Everyone
timeline.
is saying the double O. You guys came from a different timeline.
We're from a different dimension.
You're Marty. Are you Biff Tannen or Marty McFly?
Oh no.
Are you Marty McFly or Biff Tannen?
I'm Biff.
Or are you the Doc?
Hey, Chris, we come from the dimension where they get our order wrong every time we go out.
Forex reckons it's double O, bro.
Yeah, but
Double O.
And Dro would know. He's got an O in his name. He'd know, man.
Melissa remembers Double O as well.
Everyone remembering.
I remember Fruit Loops, the actual fruit.
Nah, I
The
don't remember
left-hand
that.
Fruit.
Nah.
Fruit
No.
Loops. Yeah.
No.
Jeez, we lost this one.
I can't be confident on this one, to be
I'm
honest.
confident.
Nah.
I'm confident.
No, you're not.
I come from a different planet.
You do.
Yeah, you're on a different
Yeah.
planet.
Forex goes, I've got a box right here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that's the
Forex.
that's
Look,
the
Drew,
new
Drew,
one.
listen.
Drew,
We know.
Drew, you're
Drew,
champion.
it is double O, but what we're saying is the Mandela Effect has changed it.
You've,
used to
you've
be
got to get a
fruit
box
back
from
in
the
the day.
1980s.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I reckon?
If you've got a box in the cupboard from the 1980s,
Yeah.
then that you can
What
tell
will
us.
What will you do if you wake up tomorrow and Nelson Mandela's on TV like he's alive?
I'll be like,
That's
man,
right.
that Mandela Effect.
That Mandela effect really kicked in. A lot of people,
Or
most
the
people are saying
Ford,
double
or
O.
the
though,
Ford
man.
signs are
I
holding.
reckon it says fruit, man.
Most people are saying double O, or an SS Commodore is made by Ford.
Yeah. All right. The next one is the one that the Jazzman did bring up. It's Pikachu from Pokemon.
Pikachu?
There we go. Now, I
There we go.
remember it with the black tail. Now, your brother-in-law, which is a big Pokemon fan, said that it's
Never
not.
had it.
And
So I've
so
got to take his word.
I'm going to go with him, but I don't know why. I do remember him with the black tail.
Got to take his word.
I wasn't. I was never into Pikachu, so I don't know. I can't comment on this one.
I
Yeah,
reckon what do you think?
I'm going with Peter.
Yeah, but before, if you had not talked to him, what would you say?
I don't know. Because I never watched it.
What do you reckon, guys? I reckon the black tail, but
The black tail actually looks better.
it does look better. And look, it hasn't got this brown thing here.
Yeah. They should give it the black tail. It looks way better. Makes him look jazzy.
Yeah, it does. Looks like the Jazzman.
Looks a bit like the Jazzman. That's what the Jazzman dances like when he's in the club.
He
That's
does.
his move. That's
He
his
does.
special move.
Got jazz
He
hands
does.
going as well.
I remember that black.
I remember it without the black. Pokemon Yellow was my first game. There you go.
Okay, so it
There
was
you
yellow.
go.
I don't know why I thought it was black.
You just want to be different all the time.
I thought it was black.
I
man.
mean, you said the Earth is
Look.
rectangular.
It is rectangular.
Black tail from
Yellow
Melissa.
tail, but agree. Yellow tail, but agree.
See, but agree, black looks jazzier. He's with us. The Jazzman
I
taught.
think they should change it to
There we
black.
go.
It
The
looks better.
Jazzman taught Pikachu that move, man.
Yeah, I thought Pikachu was. I thought it was black. All right, the next one is an interesting one because we've all talked about it. Yeah, it does look better. We've all talked about it. Like we talked about this one last week.
Is this loony?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about this one last week. Now, I reckon it was the Mandela Effect, but you're saying that you remember
Listen.
it like that. So
I remember
There you
it
go.
as Looney Tunes.
I remember Toons.
Yeah,
Toontown there.
You
Remember?
know, but Toontown is not in their dimension.
It has
Isn't
to be.
Toontown Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Roger
Bugs
Rabbit is
Bunny
not
did that.
Warner Brothers. Nah.
Yes, he is.
Roger Rabbit and that is, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, but
That's
that's Warner
Toontown.
Brothers. That's Warner Brothers.
Isn't it a
I'm
different?
pretty sure
aren't, they-
Bugs Bunny was in that.
aren't Roger Rabbit and that from a different world than Bugs Bunny and like Donald Duck and Daffy Duck are different worlds.
Yeah,
Are
that's
they?
Disney.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Isn't that what Toontown is? Isn't that what Roger Rabbit is?
No. I think that's everyone.
But I'm not sure. Can anyone answer us? Is Roger Rabbit world, like Toontown world, the same world as Bugs Bunny?
Do you want to look it up?
No,
See, he's saying
no.
no.
It's
Well, where
not.
is it?
And that's why I
Where
think
is
you're
it?
getting it mixed up, because Toontown is, but that's Roger Rabbit and that. But I think they're different worlds.
Nah, but Looney Tunes is about the tunes.
I'm not sure.
What about if they're different companies doing?
No, that's what I'm saying. Are
We
they
need to
different?
poll up.
Yeah, Universe. Like that's what I thought.
So everyone in the chat saying 0-0. That's what I reckon. But it's never been Looney Tunes. It's always been Tunes.
Comedy, fantasy, who?
It's always been tunes, or it is
I
now.
remember it as Tunes.
Don't know. It's weird.
I'm trying to think. Saturday morning cartoons.
We're just looking it up now, guys. So Roger Rabbit.
The Disney Channel. See, Roger Rabbit, Toontown is Walt Disney, like is Donald Duck and all that. It's not Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny and that are Warner Brothers.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why people get it mixed up. I think it's Toontown, but it's not. They're Looney Tunes.
Right.
Because Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, it's all
I don't
separate.
know. I just always thought it was Toons for some reason. I don't know why.
See, look, in '88, Disney / whatever made Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
So Disney made it.
Yep. Where Warner Brothers is Bugs Bunny and.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite tune out of them, of Warner Brothers?
Them? Probably Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd?
Yeah.
Elmer
Fudd,
Fudd.
Elmer Fudd.
Who's
Who do
the
you
big
reckon? I
the
reckon
big
I'm knowing Chris, he's the best, man. Foghorn Leghorn.
Is that the Rooster guy?
Yeah.
The Rooster?
the
Yeah,
rooster?
Yeah. He's
The
But
Rooster.
I say, boy.
That's the one. Yeah, he's the best.
My dad, the Don loves Yosemite Sam. Loves him. You know who I reckon's the best? Because he always just gets decked.
Who?
See, I don't like Bugs Bunny because he always wins. You know, he's like the golden boy. The best is Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
Because he just gets played.
I love the Coyote always gets played.
Yeah, he's the best. But
I don't mind the Roadrunner
well,
either.
Miley, have you
so-
seen the episodes when he wins? He wins a couple times.
Yeah.
And at the end, he's like eating like the Roadrunner.
All right. So
Foghorn Leghorn was a lad.
A lot
Haven't
of
seen
people
that.
said 0-0 Toon. They remember Toon. So
There you go.
all right, the next one we're nearly done. There's a few more to go. So next one was the Flintstones.
See, you said this. I don't actually remember, but you said you think it's the way it is. Flint.
Flint makes sense. because
Flint.
they're,
So,
you know,
so you're saying
but-
double T.
But when I look at it front on,
It looks weird, doesn't it?
Flint looks weird. It looks
But it sort of looks right because the two T's are parallel, so they meant it.
yeah, I know, but I don't know, like the Flintstones. Yeah,
Flintstones.
The
Meet the
Flintstones.
Flintstones. But it sounds like Flint when you sing
it
the
is
song.
Flint. Well, it is Flint. That Flint is the right one.
Speedy Gonzalez was cool.
So what is
AP.
what have they
So
changed?
see,
Hang on, what have they
see where it
changed?
says Flint, the T.
AP saying Flint. Melissa says left one. Flynn. Flynn's.
Flint Stones. Oh no, I think it's Flintstones.
Well, Chris reckons he thinks it's Flint. AP says Flint.
Flintstones.
Flintstones.
The left one.
Isn't it supposed to be the Flintstones? AP
Yeah, it is.
saying?
It is now, but yeah, some people don't remember it as Flint with a T.
I don't know whether there was two T's
Yeah, I
in
don't
it.
think there was two T's in it.
It looks good.
It doesn't look. No, it doesn't. It doesn't
Why
look
not?
right.
It doesn't look good. No.
Well, they reckon that's what it
It
is.
doesn't look right.
The Don reckons there's never two T's. They're saying it's.
Never
They're saying
two
it's
T's.
Flint.
Yeah, Don, you're right.
The
Did
Don.
you say there's two T's?
No, he's saying no. But they're saying it's Flint, not
No.
Flint.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. The two
It's
T's don't look right.
Flintstone.
Well, then that would mean it's Flintstones.
Yeah, no,
Flintstones.
two T's aren't right.
Flint.
That doesn't make sense. The name is always pronounced Flintstones.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Flintstones.
Because then they'd be the Flintstones.
The extra T looks weird though. It doesn't.
You know, but
look
it
right.
sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds right. Hmm.
The Flintstones. No, they're the Flintstones. Not two T's.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's always had two T's.
I don't know.
No, that's wrong.
Stone?
Yeah, that's what he just said. That's two T's. Flint,
Flint, T,
Stones, and then a
Stone,
T.
T.
So Flintstones. Flint Stones. That's two T's.
Flintstones all day, every day from AP.
2 words, isn't it?
No, it's one word.
The extra,
Well, that's
the
what
extra
AP's
T
saying.
looks
It would be
weird.
two
Does
words. It would
Melissa?
be Flint with a T at the end, and then Stones
looks
with a
weird
T
too.
in the second letter.
I thought that you were talking about Flint, that's two T's.
Oh no! They mean
No.
Flint, like the Flintst.
I always
Come on, Don, get your act together.
He's saying Flint. The Don is saying Flint. Sorry, there you go.
Flint. All right, it's saying Flint. I reckon it was Flint,
Is Don saying the right
Don
one?
has stabbed the Mandela Effect.
All right. So the next one.
Flintstones all day, every day. AP says, and his initial namesake is agreeing with him.
The next one's an interesting one. We
we
just
go.
ate some of this as well. So
Oh,
it's the Kit Kat. Now,
have we got one? Where is it? Have we got the thing? Have we got the wrapper?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Chris has got one. Did you
I got
know
one.
that?
Wait, so basic. There you go. Now,
So there's
what's
no
the difference? Can you see
there's-
the difference?
There's no dash
There's no dash.
on
so-
Chris's one.
Oh wait,
But do you ever remember there being a dash?
there we go. Sorry, guys.
No, I
Well,
don't.
Chris is not Mandela affecting on this one. He's saying he doesn't remember.
I remember a dash.
Is there a dash?
Well, there's not on yours, but Chris saying he remembers one.
I remember one.
But
Ah,
I
yeah, I can't.
don't know. Listen, I don't pay enough attention
I have
to the
to.
chocolate.
I have to admit, I was eating them too fast
That's
to
what I was
even
going
look
to say.
at the
I'm
writings.
not paying attention to a chocolate
All
wrapper.
right. So
I'm
apparently,
paying more attention to the chocolate.
apparently, there's never been a dash.
No
No dash.
dash.
I
You don't
remember a
look at the pack-
dash.
you don't look at the pack when you're
You're
eating
like the
Kit
only
Kat.
one that remembers
So-
this Mandela effect. You
I
made that picture, didn't you, on Photoshop?
No, I remember the dash.
I know
man.
you got Photoshop skills, mate. I know you did it.
I remember.
I
the
remember
dash.
a dash, AP says.
I remember the dash. Isn't that
They
Tell
funny?
you what,
no
AP
dash.
is throwing some curveballs tonight. He's like got some, and then he's like completely.
I remember the dash as well.
He's flipping. He's flipping between
Man, he
dimensions.
is.
I remember the dash.
Okay. I can't say that I do because I eat the Kit Kats too fast.
But
Unfortunately.
I think here another thing saying that.
That's
the
what
dash
I
was
said
the
to you
American version.
before.
Maybe.
Remember, I said maybe that's the American.
But this is the Australian one. You can tell. This is the Aussie one.
that one looks the Aussie one. Yeah, the other one looked American.
Interesting.
AP says, "Bro."
So the other question on this brand is it Nestles or Nestle?
Nestle.
Nestles.
Nestles.
But
Who
there's no
calls
S
it
at the, there's no S at the end.
There's no S. Yeah.
That's
It
how
was
they
always
call it.
it was always called Nestles when I was
It's
a
not
kid.
Yeah,
Nestle.
Nestle,
It's
Nestle,
Nestle.
Nestle. He's saying.
Nestle.
Don is saying it was Nestle.
Now, if you go
Nestle.
where
Yeah.
who's made that product, they used to say Nestle.
Yeah, well, okay, Nestle. There you go.
Nestle.
Why are they called Nestle?
That's right.
Let's
They
just
did.
probably pronounce it. Well, it's
Yep.
like in America. Do you know in
They changed
America?
it. They changed it like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
to
no, but you know,
Nestle.
like in America, like they till now, in England and that they call Nike Nike, and you know Nike come out and said it's pronounced Nike, but for so many years, so many people calling it Nike.
Nike.
Yeah, but it's not.
Nike.
So that's
yeah.
probably what the Nestle one is. It's just
Okay.
you know
Yeah.
pronunciation.
No, it was definitely Nestles when we were
yeah.
a
There you
kid.
go.
Actually, Chris, it should have
We were
been
kids.
called not Nike, Nikki.
Yeah,
Nikki.
true. Because the way it's spelt.
Yeah, because Nikki means victory.
Yeah.
And
That's what the tick is meant to be, victory.
Oh, right. I didn't
Well,
know
they're
that.
saying not. They're saying not.
Wow.
Yeah. So Nike. Yeah.
We learn something new every day. So the Nike was supposed to be called Nikki, which Nikki means victory. And that's the tick. I don't know if you heard that. Don.
Nestle, the E has a squiggle over it. Yeah, because I think what they're saying is the Don is saying AP that, and Chris said it, King of the North said it. They changed it like 10 years ago, but that's not a Mandela effect. They actually changed it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
No,
They
that's
actually-
right. Yeah.
Willfully
Yeah.
changed it to Nestle.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the dash. You guys, most people don't. But
So sorry about that, guys.
I
Change the
remember the
subject.
dash. Which
I
is
remember
nice.
Doge Dash.
Doge dash.
Doge Dash.
That's the only dash I
Doge
remember. man.
dash.
I was killer at it.
Anyway, the next one. I don't know
You
this
were.
one because I didn't really watch it. But Curious George. Did anyone ever watch Curious
So
George?
they reckon he never had a tail.
Never had a
I don't
tail.
know this one. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't know this one either.
I thought Curious George was a show about my brother. Apparently, it's not.
Yeah, never had a tail. I don't know.
I was watching it with little Andrea.
Does he have a tail?
No,
No.
Nah.
He
Well, apparently
watched
he
it.
did.
Apparently, people remember it. He did, but he doesn't. Well,
Anybody know Curious George in
Don
the chat?
watched it with his grandson, and he reckons it doesn't have a tail. But that's now.
Melissa reckons he had a
Oh,
tail.
okay.
he wouldn't let me watch
But when
it.
was he watching it last week and you didn't have a tail?
Well, he just reckons recently he's watching it with the grandson.
Yeah, well, there we go. He's in
He's
the
in
new
the new
dimension. That's why.
timeline. He's in the parallel timeline.
That's right.
He's
Yeah,
in the Biff Tannen timeline where he runs the world.
Yeah.
The almanac.
that's right.
How good
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
timeline? And the way the doc explains it, he's like, "We're on an alternate timeline," and he draws the line. He's like, "This is not our
Oh.
1985."
All right, so we're getting two more to go, guys. Two more to go.
Two more to go.
Yeah. So
Where's Johnny G?
this
He
dude.
left us, man. Do
Left
you reckon
us,
he went
man.
on patrol?
Johnny's fallen asleep on the
He probably
lounge.
fell asleep in the lounge.
Anyway, so the next one is one of the most iconic films ever made, Star Wars. Did Darth Vader say, Luke, I am your father? Or the correct, what he does say now is, no, I am your father. Wait, can I do the voice? Luke, I am your father.
See, listen,
Luke.
I don't think he did.
No,
I'm a
I'm
big
your
Star
father.
Wars fan, and I don't think he ever said Luke. And I think this got debunked like years ago before it was even like Mandela Effect theory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People talking about it, like when it came out.
Luke, I am your father.
Right.
It does sound familiar, though.
Yeah, it's just because I think it's just how, people remember it.
Okay. What do you reckon, King of the North?
No. You're fine. The most popular one is Luke. I am your father, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
On another note, talking about that, is James Earl Jones like the most iconic voice like of all time?
James Earl Jones.
I mean, he's
is
Darth
wild.
Vader, he's Mufasa,
He's-
he's Akeem's dad in Coming to
Akeem,
America.
yeah,
His
he is.
voice is just, he has the best.
He's Akeem's dad in Coming to America, is he?
King Joffy Joffa.
And
Oh, is
what?
he really?
The new Obi-Wan. He
still does the voice. Yeah, his voice is just.
Yeah, he's really good. I think no Luke.
Yeah, I agree with AP.
Yeah. All right.
With the
No,
Luke.
no Luke.
With the
Without
Luke.
him.
Without
Melissa.
Luke.
With the
Okay,
Luke.
so the last
is
one.
Oh,
Melissa.
yeah.
The last one, and we're doing another Star Wars one.
See, and I know this one too is wrong.
And I always thought that it was gold, but apparently it's never been gold.
I remember seeing it young, and he was silver,
So-
he had a silver leg.
So C-3PO, apparently was not all gold. He had a silver leg. Now I cannot
Just from
remember
the
a silver
calf,
leg.
the knee down on his right
On the
leg.
knee down, he had a silver leg. Do you guys remember that? Because I don't. I always thought that it was gold or leather.
No way.
No, he had a silver leg. I know that for a fact.
Oh, I never thought that.
Never had a silver leg.
Apparently he did, Chris.
See, AP's saying it because
Really?
he goes, AP's right because he goes, you killed my... Because Obi-Wan told Luke that Darth Vader betrayed and killed his father. He never told him it was his father.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you killed my father. And then he goes, no, I am your father. He doesn't need to say Luke because of the whole...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Melissa remembers this very clearly. He
No,
never
he had a
had a
silver
silver
leg,
leg.
man, I'm
I
telling you.
totally agree with
I
that.
thought it was gold
He had a silver leg. Hit right leg all the time.
all the time.
In the new ones, like the old
Really?
the old movies.
Even though, like forever, it never
Yeah,
happened.
the old
Are
ones.
you
He's
talking
never-
about?
how about the
Are you
new
talking
ones?
about the original first three
Yeah,
movies?
the original movies, yeah. He had a right silver leg.
I can't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
he did.
way.
I thought it was gold all over.
Mandela Effect, man. Go watch it.
Oh, now.
Well,
But
yeah.
what if? So no, but this is what I'm saying is, the thing about this is these ones are so easily debunked because people have original VCRs from 1977 when it came out,
And it's got the leg.
and he's got the silver
Yep.
leg.
Has he?
Yeah.
No
Dude,
way.
George has got the original copies of these movies, bro, on VHS.
In '77, he had the
Yeah, he
silver
did.
leg. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Jeez.
I'm here just training a college. You're training a
College?
John, you're training a whole college.
Well, AP's like lost the plot.
I got a feeling John was trying to say I'm training a colleague and left out a few letters, like an A, and a U, and a U. But he said I'm training a college.
college.
He left out an A and a U.
You.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Johnny G is a smart guy. He's training a whole college.
AP goes, I've had the original movie on my Plex. Just checked.
It's silver. It is silver.
It's
It's
silver.
No,
Wow.
I know that. I know that for a fact.
Mind is blown. Mind
Far
is
out.
blown.
Mind
I'm
equals blown.
blown away, to be honest.
Mind equals blown. I know that because my brother, like, we had the original VHSs. Because we
Wow.
love Star
I
Wars.
can't
There we
remember.
go.
I always thought it was
It's
gold.
just because you look at him, he's gold, you just, think.
Yeah, it's big. George still got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go.
But with the Mandela Effect, the new changes will be if you watch or see it now.
Nah,
Yeah.
it can't
of
be.
course.
It can't be because the Mandela effect
No, so
only came into place in
if-
1985 when someone thought he died in a prison. Star Wars was made in
if you've got
1977.
a if you've
But
got a
maybe
VHS
it happened beforehand. We don't know.
copy of it,
No way. AP's lost the plot,
Yeah,
mate.
but he's got it on his Plex, he said. So, the Mandela Effect only came into effect in the 80s. Star Wars came in the 70s.
Yeah, true. If you want, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Wow. Can't believe
So,
that.
really, that sort of debunks all the Star Wars things being Mandela Effects because they were
Well,
out. They were out
not
before
really,
the
because
Mandela
you never.
Effect.
It could have been before that.
It could have been back then. It could have been called the Richard Nixon Effect.
It could have been.
People remember
Or the
him being.
JFK.
Maybe some people remember Nixon being a good president, but actually he was a knob.
He was.
He was a crook. Well,
So it could have been
He was a
didn't
crook.
He like take the dollar
Now,
off the
what
gold
was
standard?
what was
Didn't he
the
take
what was the
gold
thing
standard off
called? What was the
Pretty
thing
sure he
called
did.
that killed him, Don?
Watergate.
The Watergate. Watergate is what destroyed
The
him.
Watergate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then in Stranger Things, they called the gate Watergate.
dollar? He did too.
Remember?
He's the
Yeah.
most corrupt.
Yeah.
One of the first
Yeah.
corrupt
He
ones.
was
Anyway.
like he was spying on everyone.
All right, guys. Well, is there any other Mandela effects you want to talk about before we wrap it up? There is the Macarena. Remember the Macarena?
Oh yes, the Macarena.
Apparently.
They never crossed their
So-
arms. Is that right?
So the Macarena now, you know when you do the hands out and then you do the hands across
Yeah.
like this, and then you go over. Is the
Yeah.
third. So the second step is missing
What, the
now.
Across the chest.
The cross the chest is missing now.
Hey, Catarina.
Oh, let me go.
So it started like this, and then went
Did they ever
there,
cross their
and then
arms?
went over the
Did they ever
shoulders.
cross their arms? I can't
No,
remember.
they don't go like that anymore.
Yeah, but did they ever?
Yes, I remember it.
No, they did. Yes, it used to
they
be.
ever?
They used to cross the arms. Was the song? Was the steps?
AP reckons he needs to rethink his entire existence.
No, but the Don remembers. The Don goes, they did cross their arms.
They did.
I remember a policeman. I remember a policeman. had a
Dude, that was
close line
debunked as
with
two
a
different
knife and a
dances.
green
What was the other? What was the other dance?
Jeez.
Melissa?
Shit. I feel like the chicken.
Two different
Tonight was
dances. Oh, it
always-
was debunked.
I feel like got that today. Okay.
Does the Don remember the
Yeah,
Macarena?
he remembers it. He's
You reckon they
dancing
crossed
now.
the arms?
Wait. Melissa reckons the crossed arms.
Crossed
But this was
arms, but
debunked.
that was debunked as two different dances. Okay.
Okay.
John feels like Gota, he said.
So which dance was the
and the
crossed
way you
arms
spelled
one? Then?
Gota is even better. Kota. Kota. I like it.
Oh, jeez.
John feels like Chef Deleuze.
Oh my god, shift your ears on front of that.
Chef Deleuze.
Feel like chicken to know.
Guys, any other ones? But yeah, the Macarena. What a dance that was.
What a dance
So
it
that's
was.
debunked.
Yes.
Apparently it didn't go that way, but she reckons it's debunked because there was two different dances. But in the film clip, they don't do this. They do. I don't know what they do, but they don't.
They skipped the crossing arms in the film clip now.
It came out
Oh,
in two
so
different
that's
places.
why they probably deleted it.
It
Yeah.
came out
So
in
it's
two
not a
different places.
Mandela
One
effect.
was
It's like
crossed arms,
Nestle.
the other one
They
was
actually
out.
changed
Yeah.
it.
But what they're saying now,
Chris
Melissa,
Spartan
is that the
exists.
crossed arms never existed.
Euro Retro Classic.
Yes, he did.
Did Chris Spartan ever exist? Was he a heel?
He was. Go.
Was he a
check-
heel or was he a goodie?
Um,
He was a heel, wasn't he?
oh, there's a few times I was a goodie, but
Was he a heel? Was he a heel?
Anyway, go check it out. Google Chris Spartan and you'll find.
So what
That's
is
right. And the other one, the nut bush has
so
never
Euro
changed.
Retro Classic? Can you tell me a car that's a Euro Retro Classic?
Yeah,
It's his name.
yeah, that's my uncle.
Yeah, no, but what's a Euro Retro Classic car?
Like a I don't know.
To you,
Alfa,
what
Alfa Romeo.
is that a classic?
It's a classic.
Alfa Romeo is no classic.
Yes, it is.
Nah,
What's a classic then?
classic is like
What?
well, like a retro classic would be like an old
like
F,
a
yeah,
Bentley.
or maybe like an even retro would be like an F40 Ferrari or something
Yeah,
because it's a classic.
But there's classic Alphas. There's classic.
I don't know if there is classic Alphas. Alphas always look like they're like this. You know they set it on Top Gear.
My uncle
No,
owns.
but Alphas always look like this because of the grill.
Oh,
They're-
yeah.
they're
They're
always-
like they're
they're
like
always
they're a
the
guy
garage
going down the
broken
street
down.
like this. They set it on Top Gear. It was a
Yellow.
Monaro is not a Euro classic. It's just Euro blokes
Monaro.
drove them.
Monaro.
It was just European blokes who driving them everywhere.
No, I reckon the classic would be like a. My uncle, my other uncle, he owns like Lanciers. Are they classic?
Lancia, they consider that a classic, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not around because they considered them beautiful. They said they looked good, but they were terrible cars, like the mechanics in them. So you know what they did recently? My car, they got a motor from my car, the SS, the 5.7 liter, and they rebuilt a Lancia, and with that motor in it. It was a
Killer.
beat, yeah. But they
Well, he's
re-engineered
got a
it.
few Lanciers.
They
They're
re-engineered it.
worth a lot of
A
money.
Lancia Strata, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth a lot of
Because
money.
they look amazing. Some of the old Lancias look like Monaro, like they look.
Yeah, if you
But they
restore
just-
them,
They showed it on Top Gear. They're like, but look at this, and they go to close the door, and the gap between the two back doors. It's like
Oh, really?
'Cause
Oh,
they're-
okay.
they were just Mercedes 300 SL
What about a Fiat? Is that a classic?
to the Italians. It is
For the
Fiat.
Italians.
Fiat, yeah, they
They're
love
not Italian.
Fiats.
Melissa, I think she's Italian.
They love Fiats. I'm talking about over there. I meant like in Italy. They love
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Yeah.
Triumph,
Triumph.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Triumph.
The Jag?
Triumph.
Rolls
Yeah.
Royce,
Jag is the rich man's car.
the Jag,
Yeah.
Jag.
I'm with Chris. The Bentley Continental. That's like the Bentleys. They're
It never existed, man.
hey.
Bentley doesn't exist.
Bentley doesn't exist?
That's the Mandela Effect.
Oh, no
The
way.
yellow Rolls Royce,
Rolls Royce is classic.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sicilian. Oh,
Sicilian.
beautiful. I love the.
We've got a retro classic in Cyprus.
Well,
Oh,
I'm Greek and he's Cyprian, so good combination. Hey,
AP
Fatina.
AP knows Top Gear. A Jag. That's what they say. Jag.
Fatina is in the house.
Fatina. See, she didn't want to come here for me to debunk the Queen thing. And now that it's debunked, she's not here.
We just finished all the Mandela effects.
Couple of things.
You're going to explain to her the
Carmen Gia.
You missed all
That's a
the
big
Mandela effects.
gear. You're going to have to tell her the explanation of the world when you see her.
So would you put a mini
Yes.
KP? Would you put a mini
Yeah,
as
I
a
would.
classic?
A Mini Cooper S, yeah, would be a classic. Yeah, definitely. Cooper S, 100%.
Anyway,
You know, my brothers had. So Chris had a Leyland Mini, the Australian version, a killer one, black one,
Yeah.
and George had a Cooper S, the English one,
Oh,
green
they're
one,
nice, yeah.
and then he put the motor from it in Chris's one, and Chris ended up selling it. I don't know what for, but if he had it now, dude, it would have been worth so much money.
Yeah. The Queen thing is BS.
No, it's not. It's actually not. I'm not going to explain it again on live, but Chris can explain it to you when he sees you.
The mini
Because I showed Chris
That he
footage of
wanted
them saying of the world. So
of the world. Is there any other Mandela effects you guys want to talk about before we get going?
Do you want me to read out the top 10 classic Euro
There you go.
cars? Okay, number 10.
So this from 10 down? Yeah.
10
okay.
down. 10
Yep.
down to 1. Number 10 is the Fiat
Is that
V8
the 500 or what it's called? Fiat.
Zagato.
Okay, yeah. Yep, that would be.
Number 9 is the Lamborghini P400.
Okay. That's what I said. It'll be one of those old ones.
1969
the
model.
old, like
yeah.
the Countach and
Yeah.
the Ferraris and
Yeah.
Yeah, 1969. Number 8 is the Jag
the
E-Type
E-Type. I wonder if
Roadster,
the McLaren F1 is on it.
1970.
Oh, they're going that far back. That's why. Yeah. Yep.
Then number 7 is the Jensen Interceptor.
That's the one. The Jensen. They put my motor in that as well. Because it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful car. But it's
Okay.
just
Yeah.
But they stopped making
Yep.
them. The Interceptor. You see that car? It's beautiful.
Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then we got number 6, the BMW
Yeah.
M1.
I'm talking about European cars.
Yeah, Euro.
Number 5. Number 5 is the Audi Sports Quattro.
That's a nice one.
Number 4 is the Porsche
911 or
959 Com
I like
Fort.
959 better than 911.
Number 3, Mercedes-Benz 190E,
Which one that is?
the Evolution 2.
I wonder if
model.
any of the Bond cars are in it. Aston Martin.
Yeah, it could be, I guess.
Number 2 is the Aston Martin Vintage Le Mans
Oh, Le Mans.
V600.
Yeah.
Le Mans. And number one, drum roll, the Ferrari 360
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Moderna.
that car. It is. It's one of the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
then-
So,
GT23 says, hey, dudes, is the Macarena palms up, palms down, behind the head, then around the waist? Apparently,
No.
in one version it is, and in one version it's like this.
In the new version, it is.
Yeah.
In the old version, it's not.
What about the Christopoulos effect? That's just he believes everything.
not everything.
That's right.
Almost everything.
I missed the Queen thing. I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, no, but we said...
Oh.
well, listen, just to cut it short, they're trying to say that he never said of the world. And he actually, and even Rob was saying it, he never actually said it in a studio version. But you can go on YouTube right now, type it in the biggest concert of all time, which was at Wembley 1985, he says it, of the world. And that is the most played track. They put that on CDs after, and everyone played that on streams because they go on YouTube and just play it. And that's why everyone remembers it. That's why that's debunked.
What?
Magic Mountain never existed.
Yes, it did.
I think she made that one up.
You just made that one up.
I did so many burnouts in that car park, it had to exist.
Magic Mountain did exist.
Oh, she said, I thought you meant Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
Well, apparently she died in the 30s.
Hold on. Me and John used to go down the water slides all the time.
Yeah. Apparently Queen Elizabeth died in the 20s.
She's dead already. Yep. They just haven't announced it yet.
So who's that now?
Is she the longest serving,
Monarch?
do you think? She has to be.
Yeah, she would be.
Yeah.
No one would even be close.
No.
Oh, gee.
Magic
Well,
Mountain.
because back in the day, the kings used to go to war, they would die.
Yeah.
You know, she's been queen, hasn't she been queen since she was 18?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Like, that's-
yeah, 90 years or
That's
something.
ridiculous.
Magic Mountain did exist. I don't know. I
Did
don't know
exist. I actually went to Magic Mountain when I went to America.
What? We're talking about here?
We're talking about Adelaide, man.
Oh,
I think it was named after the American one, though.
Adelaide tunnels do exist, 100%. Who wants to come on a
They do.
tunnel exhibition with me?
Dude, you can go to the Old Lion pub and it's in the tunnels.
No.
So it has to exist.
Yeah, but some people don't think they
yeah,
exist.
that's
But you
right.
can see it. That's how they used to bring the alcohol here.
Go ask someone.
You know, like the beer baron, the
Go ask
Simpsons?
someone.
But that's what it is. They used to bring...
Oh, the Don's going to speak now.
They used to take.
She's always been a lizard person.
Apartments
Yeah, I know that.
in the city. They used to take from North Adelaide. They used to take the gold
Yeah, see?
to the treasury department.
They used to take the
Yeah, I
gold
know.
in the tunnels.
No, but there's people in Adelaide,
Yeah.
because the tunnels actually run all the way Edwardstown, all around here, and they don't believe there's tunnels around here.
Of course there is.
Yeah, 100% there are.
Why don't they believe it?
I don't know.
But, it's a known fact. Look, the Don's saying it's a known thing. They used to take the gold under there.
Yeah.
And that's how they used to
Yeah, I
take...
know.
You know, alcohol was
Yeah.
banned.
There's tunnels all over the world.
Yeah. The
Alright,
Don is
there's probably
wild,
people-
John says.
Jess is back. There's probably people in Adelaide that somehow believe Magic Mountain never existed.
Magic Mountain was the best.
I saw the Queen Wembley live today and saw it. What?
I saw the Queen Wembley live
yeah.
today and saw it. Yeah, it was like it happened in 1985.
You're seeing a reptile.
See, I'd say the studio
Yes,
recording is
guys.
the one you should follow, not the live version in terms of what's right regarding Queen. Yeah, but I think it's just because that, like we said, over a quarter of the world's population watched that concert. And when we're saying, when you actually think about that, that's the 80s. There was no internet. That wouldn't even happen today for a concert. That's how popular Queen were. Freddie Mercury,
That's
you know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
And that's why everyone remembers it, because so many people saw him go of the world because it was live. It was.
That's right.
I worked at Magus Mountain. It was the summer of John. He did. The summer of John. It was like the summer of George. He just wanted to bite into a block of cheese the size of a car battery.
Apparently at work, I'm killing Independent John.
Don's the best, Jess says. Don is the best. Killing independent
Don is the
John.
best.
Is it, you know that bit when he goes, I was biting into a block of cheese the size of a car battery, and Jerry goes, I don't know what it is about you, but you associating biting into a block of cheese with some sort of delight. And he's like, I was free, Jerry. He's not just loving it.
I love Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's the best.
We do speak a lot of Seinfeld on this show,
Seinfeld's the best, man.
if you guys didn't notice. Anyway, of the world. Yeah, AP.
Is it it's a Mandela effect that anyone thinks Friends was better than Seinfeld.
That is a Mandela effect.
That's definite, man.
Seinfeld smashes
out
Friends.
the park.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Friends, but we talked about this.
Yeah, I know.
We've
but-
talked about it.
Listen,
It always comes
you've
back.
never watched. You've never watched this. The other one. You've never watched The American Office, have you? With Steve Carell.
No, I want to start watching it. The
That-
Office. No, it's
The
called
American
the
Office
Office.
is
I just called
terrible.
The American
I
because
thought
there's two.
that
No.
was the
No,
Mandela
no.
effect there.
But The Office is 10 times better than Friends as well. The Office is one of the best shows.
Oh my god, that's blasphemy.
Stranger Things was wild. Stranger
Man,
Things.
what AP said.
Oh, AP.
That's blasphemy.
Jeez. Stranger Things. We were talking about it already, just Stranger. We're going to do a show about it.
If you guys want us to do a
We're doing Stranger
if
Things.
you guys want us to do a Stranger Things podcast in the next coming weeks,
Yeah, we're doing
give it to hell yeah.
I'm writing it.
And we need to do a Flat Earth podcast again
Flat
too.
Earth.
Yeah, see, AP, the US Office, right? I think Seinfeld is my favorite sitcom, but actually, the US Office is.
I thought it was just called The Office. Are you sure that's not a Mandela effect?
No, they just call it the US because there's two. There's a UK.
What's it?
The
Oh,
original
British
one.
office
Ricky
is so
Gervais
much better
did
than
The
the US office.
All right.
And then he produced the American one too. But
Okay.
so they just call it to differentiate it.
I
But
agree with what the Jazzman said. Friends copied
yeah, they
the
did
45
more.
Seinfeld.
Do you know apparently Friends, Mad About You, Seinfeld, they all were meant to be in the same universe?
Mad About You was, I know that.
No, they're all meant to be.
They were in the same building.
No, they're meant to be in the same universe, but do you know why they reckon there's a plot hole?
Why?
Because apparently in a Friends episode, there's a blackout. And in the same year there was a blackout is when George had the Frogger machine. So if there was a blackout of New York City, the Frogger machine should have turned off.
Yeah.
So his score should be...
Yeah. Yeah, but I remember Mad About You. Pretty sure they were in the same
Yeah,
building.
probably, something like that. It's meant to be in the same universe, yeah.
Yeah.
The Office was... Yeah, that's what I was saying. But the US Office is... Mate, it's close second to me behind Seinfeld. It is...
Because normally UK comedies are better than the US.
He wrote it, made 2 seasons, then he produced the US one anyway.
Oh,
Ricky
okay.
Gervais. It was his.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
based on him. Steve Carell's character is
Uh-oh.
based on. Oh,
Uh-oh.
are we still with Chris? We are.
Chris, are you still here?
Oh, it's there. It says good connection.
Yep.
Yeah, we're sorry if we got disconnected there, guys. But yeah,
Yep.
the
still-
US Office is amazing, man.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, Stranger Things. We're going
Oh.
to talk about it. Get onto it, King of the North, because it is one of the
Cryptopolis
best
is off the
shows
bed.
going
She says
around.
good night.
Good night.
Good night, Cryptopolis.
Thanks
Good
for coming
night.
in.
Yeah, Jess
sure-
wrote
Like
it.
Cryptopolis.
Make sure
Jess
you
is
like
saying-
make sure you like the video.
Jess is saying again, hell yeah to the Stranger Things podcast. Listen, me and Jess love Stranger Things.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
up there with one of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, well, maybe next week we'll talk about Stranger Things.
We will. We already kicked off a bit, right?
We've already talked about Stranger
No, but-
Things last week, but
See, we already kicked off a bit tonight, though. Like we were saying it. Season 5's gonna upset you, isn't it?
season 5, yeah.
Someone's gonna
well,
pass away, aren't they? But I'm just saying they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're gonna do it to
I hope not,
make
but
Elle
it's gonna
snap
happen
for her to just, or
gonna
she's
happen.
gonna sacrifice herself or something.
because I think to kill Vecna,
Something has to happen.
Yeah.
Dude,
dude,
the
I actually want to
Maybe
watch.
they are saying yes.
I actually want to
to
watch
that.
the last season again. That's how good it was.
Oh, dude, AP, you got to watch it, man. One of the best shows ever, I reckon, man. It's and even on,
Ever?
dude, it's even got ratings 8.7 out of 10, like from
Heck,
millions of people.
Yeah. I don't want to go into it because like
It's so good, man.
I don't want to go into it now because then like we're
Yeah, I know,
we're
but
doing the podcast
it
next week,
is.
but it is.
It's one of my favorite shows ever.
So,
So
guys-
I asked you. So I've never seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
And everyone put Game of Thrones on this pedestal.
Yeah.
And I asked you what was better, and you said Stranger Things.
Yeah, because they botched the ending with Game of
So
Thrones.
that makes
I told you.
Stranger Things better, you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
There you go. So what is it?
And I love when they go. Oh, no, I'm not going to go on.
Jess said it was great. I didn't think I'd get into it, but it was awesome. It's one of my favorite shows ever. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that I waited this long to watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Because like it's been around since
know.
2016.
I
So.
know. You know what? I'm happier I waited. You know why?
Because you can watch it all together.
No, because I wouldn't have wanted to be on that cliffhanger after season 3
for
for
3
3
years.
years.
I know.
Don't you agree?
I know.
I'm glad I just got to watch the next
Wait.
episode.
Let's put the poll out. What's better, guys? Cobra Kai or
Oh,
Stranger Things? Before we go, because we're gonna go soon as well.
Cobra.
So Good night to everyone that said
Cobra
good night in the
Kai, yes.
chat. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for coming in,
We'll be
guys.
back
Good to
next
see you
week.
all.
So Cobra Kai, yes. Stranger Things, no.
Yeah.
That's it. Listen, I'm voting, and I'm going Stranger Things.
Cobra Kai, yes.
I'm
Stranger
going
Things,
Stranger
no.
Things, man.
Yeah, I'm going Stranger Things.
Now you went.
Oh, shit. Can I change it?
You gotta change it. Yeah, I'm going Stranger Things though. There was 12 episodes of UK Office and a couple of Xmas specials. Great show, but the US offers so many more seasons. Just I agree. GT 23.
AP hasn't seen either of them.
Haven't seen. Oh, AP. Well, it depends. AP, are you old enough to remember? Did you watch Karate Kid? I said this to Chris.
It's nostalgic.
No, what I said to Chris was, and he agrees. The
See.
reason Stranger Things is better is because if you're not a Karate Kid fan, you won't like Cobra Kai. Whereas anyone can just watch Stranger Things and like it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
That's right, yeah.
Jess is paying out Mr. Lachlan. He said, I'm old. 18 is old. And Jess said, you're a little baby. She's laughing.
Cobra was good, but not as good as Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
I agree.
Cobra Kai is very cheesy.
You
but
have
it's
to
good.
like Karate Kid to like it.
Yeah.
Like, Jess has never watched Karate Kid, so I wouldn't make her watch it with me.
No.
Because she'd be like, this sucks.
This sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. She
you know
wouldn't,
what I mean?
she wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
though. But I'm glad you guys got into Stranger Things.
Best, bro. Love it.
Yeah.
Dude, I said it to you before. I've never been so pumped. I know we'll talk about it next week, but every time Elle rocks up to save the day, I'm like, yeah! Like, it's just,
Yeah,
when she rocks up, you're so happy. You're like, yes.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you haven't watched it and you want to join us next week, make sure you watch the whole season and everything before you come on, because we're going to be it's going to be spoiler alert.
I'm a bit with AP on that, though. You know that he just said that? He goes, he watched The Karate Kid, when he was younger. So you like Cobra Kai then, but he wrote, too many things to watch, not enough. And I agree. There's so many good shows to watch them all. Like,
I've just started watching Animal Kingdom. Have you ever seen that?
Animal Kingdom.
It's on Netflix. I just started watching it with Amanda the other night. It was actually quite good. I actually liked it.
What do I watch first? Seinfeld, Stranger Things, or Cobra Kai?
Stranger Things.
Seinfeld you can watch. You can just sit. It doesn't. It's not.
It's
nothing
not,
connects to each other.
Not really.
No, they
there are
don't.
some.
There are some episodes, but you can just sit
Yeah.
there and watch it at night.
It's
It's
more for comedy.
yeah.
Where Stranger Things is an actual, like, it's you go into it like you're going into comedy where you're going to be in love with characters.
Yeah,
you're
like
going to
that's
be in
different.
love with the story.
It depends what you want to watch.
It
Seinfeld's
depends,
a
man.
comedy, old comedy.
And it has you on your toes all the time. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's very, like, yeah. I love Bob, man. I miss Bob.
Oh, dude, Sean.
That's it.
Bob. No, I love Bob. Dude.
Vikings is the best. You know what? I like Vikings, but I don't know. I've lost where I'm up to with it.
Is it as good as Stranger Things?
No, not as good as
There you go.
Stranger
So we haven't had one. You haven't said a show yet that's better. Have you noticed that? Actually asking you, and you love Cobra Kai, but you
I
said
love
Stranger
Cobra
Things
Kai.
is better.
Yeah, it is. It is better.
See, that means there isn't many in your mind that are better than it.
But I do love watching Cobra.
Oh yeah, I love Cobra Kai. I admit, I gave Cobra Kai
Yeah.
9 something
Oh,
out
you
of
go,
10.
Animal Kingdom, yeah. I've started watching it. I've watched the first 2 episodes. Pretty good.
Jess said, my numerology is not the best here, but Jess reckons she cried 4,560,000
What, at the end? At the end?
times just through the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know when the first, and we'll talk about it like next week.
We'll talk about it next week. We're not going to talk about it because it's just going to spoil next week.
Afro Samurai is wild, John.
And then Chris Goff will have to talk about Flat Earth. So
Yeah, exactly. So the Earth is round, right? Is that what we're saying?
Sure it is.
Michael Jackson's dead. All right, good.
No.
No, he's alive, is he? Oh, jeez.
Yep.
imagine Michael Jackson came back from the dead.
Imagine tomorrow you turn on the TV, Mandela's there and Michael Jackson's there. They're just calling
That's
it
right.
the Michael
And they're in a
Mandela
gay
effect.
relationship.
They're in a relationship.
It's like, I remember Michael Jackson dying in 2009.
Was that when it
Never
was?
happened.
Is that actually when it was?
Yeah,
09.
2009.
Not 09, surely not.
Yeah, it was.
Ah, and the Don reckons
Was it?
Elvis
09?
Presley will be there with him.
Yeah, probably.
09.
That's right.
Yeah,
So he
09.
died 13 years ago.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like that, does it?
Wow.
It actually doesn't feel like
That's
that.
gone fast.
when he died.
So Freddie Mercury must have died. Well, I think he died like 91 or something.
91.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's right. He
Yeah,
did, yeah,
09.
91. Elvis died when Chris, the year after
77?
77, the year after my brother was born.
77.
Because Chris always says, yeah, I was alive when Elvis was alive.
Yeah.
He loves Elvis. He loves Elvis.
We're going to get Chris on here for the Flat Earth one as well.
Dude,
Anyway, guys, a lot of people have left the chat.
it was a good show.
It's been a good show. I know that some people don't like the Mandela Effect, but you know we had to do it. It's a big topic at the moment, so. But yeah, Elvis is alive apparently. Yeah.
AP's saying
right.
he thought it was longer.
What was
than
longer?
Michael Jackson being dead. I'm saying I didn't.
Don't tell me this is a Mandela Effect.
I'm just saying I didn't realize it was 13
Can you
years.
shut the time when he died?
All right, 1 second, guys.
Just 1 sec before we go. We're typing in when he died some other time. I'm sure it was 2009.
That's a long time ago.
Imagine if he didn't die.
Come on, man. Michael Jackson. Yeah, 25th of June, 2009. And he was
Have a
born,
good one, AP.
He was born
Thanks
in
thanks for coming in tonight.
1958.
Yeah, CAP, thank you so much for coming in. We're going to go soon anyway. We're just
He was
Yeah.
born in 1958.
1958. Far out. Okay. So yeah,
It just doesn't seem like he died 13 years ago.
nah.
He
Thanks,
seems-
Melissa.
Because he was so like iconic.
Oh,
and
he
stuff,
was. He
like,
was huge.
You know, everyone remembers him. So
Yeah.
Because his
good
music.
show. Thanks,
his-
Melissa. Thanks so much for coming. Father Chris will be in a live chat soon. In a TikTok to bless your.
It's
TikTok.
because his music is like we said about Freddie Mercury's.
Yeah.
It will be played forever. It transcends.
yeah.
It transcends genres. Their music
Oh, it does.
transcends genres.
Sure
Michael
does.
Jackson and
Sure
Freddie
does.
Mercury. You know.
No.
You know, like Elvis, right? Even if you're an Elvis, I'm not saying he wasn't great, but his music is very 50s.
Oh, of course.
Whereas Michael Jackson, their music is just.
Michael Jackson.
It doesn't have a genre.
No.
It doesn't have an era. Freddie Mercury, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson was.
That's a
next
champion,
level.
bro.
Yeah, next level. And I still to this day don't think that he was a pedophile.
Michael Jackson was champion. Like,
We've said it before.
we've said it. We were on the Michael Jackson fan club.
We are. We can agree. Far out 14 in the chat. Where'd you guys come from?
That's another podcast.
Where'd you guys
That
come
is
from?
another podcast. Sorry if it cuts out, guys, but no, I think it's
Anyway,
okay.
guys. Well, look. You know,
Hey, there's 14 in the chat.
look. If you look, I'm gonna before we go.
Is
before
John
we go-
said Breaking Bad. Is Breaking Bad better than Stranger Things, John? He said it's trumps
Oh,
all.
Breaking Bad.
He said it trumps them all.
Stranger Things finish.
You have to recap.
I have to recap that because Breaking Bad probably number one.
Is that your
ever show.
favorite? John, is
Yeah,
Breaking Bad
yeah,
your
Breaking Bad.
favorite TV show of all time?
Breaking Bad is the best show. Yeah. Yeah, has you going all the way, man.
Is that
I
your
can't
favorite?
believe you haven't watched
Is
it.
that your favorite TV show
Yeah.
of all time?
Yeah, it has to be. Oh, I mean, you can't compare it to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I love Seinfeld.
Okay. Seinfeld's my favorite show ever.
Yeah, Seinfeld's
But
like
it's a sitcom.
a sitcom. But if you're talking about series,
Yeah,
like
series.
a series,
Is your favorite
yeah,
series?
yeah, Breaking Bad. But I'm telling you now, Stranger Things is catching it. But there's 5 seasons in Breaking Bad.
And there's going to be 5 Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
and there's a few spin-offs of Breaking Bad as well.
They reckon there might be spin-offs or sequels of.
Well,
Stranger
that would
Things,
be
they're
really
saying.
cool.
So imagine Harrington goes and has a spin-off.
That
or
would be
something.
so cool,
Or
man.
Dustin.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So,
Such a loss, Jess is saying about Michael Jackson. GT23 saying number 1. Are you saying Breaking Bad or Stranger Things?
Breaking Bad, but yeah, it is the best ending ever. Nothing beats that ending. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but yeah, it's a great ending. Great. Yeah, it. You know, you went from like Breaking Bad ending, and then you went for the Game of Thrones. It's like the worst ending ever. to the
Everyone-
best ending.
You know how everyone was going on about Game of Thrones? I remember.
Oh yeah, Better Call Saul is awesome.
I've heard that's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I remember everyone just bagging the Game of Thrones.
Oh, it's crap.
But the whole last
Last-
season, saying the whole last season was
Yeah,
terrible.
It was shit.
So that sort of ruins. That takes a show down from a 9 to like.
They rushed it.
Because that could mean, listen, just because it was a 9 all the way up to the last season, and the last season was a 2,
Oh,
that makes the whole show a
Because
7.
I don't want to go back and watch Game of Thrones now because I know what
because
happens.
you know what happens. So that makes the show like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, so
And
that's
it's
bad.
It's so sad because the story of Game of Thrones was so epic.
Yeah.
Could have been the best ending ever.
Well, that's bad
And then-
because it makes the show, like I said, a 6, 7
oh,
out
it
of
was
10.
terrible ending.
Whereas
Terrible.
you're saying Breaking Bad was such a good ending that makes the show a 9 something out of 10.
Breaking Bad. You have to watch it. Stranger Things. Yeah.
The
Stranger
last-
Things hasn't ended yet,
But
Melissa.
that ending, like
Oh yeah, the ending
of
look,
season 4.
Oh yeah, I'm saying Stranger Things is up there, But until
But it hasn't ended. It's got to.
it hasn't ended
Yeah.
yet. So until it ends the 5th season, because Breaking Bad went for 5 seasons
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
then we can reevaluate that.
Listen, I don't know how anyone.
It's a different show though.
Yeah, no, but I don't know how anyone. I don't know who you are that you watched that last episode of Stranger Things season 4, and that's not emotional.
No, of course not.
Like that's like.
Of course not. I mean, Breaking Bad wasn't emotional. It was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was more like that.
Yeah.
So they rushed.
It's hard. It's hard for shows to get good endings.
Supernatural. Never watched
Supernatural. My brother-in-law loves Supernatural.
that. Yeah.
Supernatural is a good show.
It's hard to get an ending right.
It is.
That's why when they get it right, it's killer.
Yeah. That's why you gotta watch Breaking Bad.
I want to watch Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon Jess will like it too.
Hey, he did come from Seinfeld. He's Dr. Tim
Oh,
Watley.
yeah, he is.
Dr.
He is.
Tim Watley.
Sure is. Anyway,
Anyone
guys,
that comes
look,
from Seinfeld's champion.
before we go, I just want to show you our merch. Guys, if you want to buy some of our merch, go to hfdmerch.myspreadshop.com.au. You got your HFD
Sorry,
hoodies.
83% did say Stranger Things.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
You got your Stay Hunky hoodie. You got your Father Jim. Where's Father Jim mug? You've got your hat, your HFD hat. You got polo shirts. You've got everything, guys. So if you want to help us out,
Hey,
join the
so
merch.
Jess just sent me a picture, right? So no one else said it, but Jess, you know when I said sorry if we pause, and Jess goes, hey, you guys paused like this.
Did you see that comment?
Hey, Chris, we'll send you that picture, man. Jess reckons we just paused like this.
I
I'm going like this.
was like a
You were like
I was
giggling.
like a raptor.
You were like giggling. You were like, Chris is just like this. Looking down. That's the best.
Oh yeah, guys. Yeah. As I said, check out our merch. And if you're brand new to the show, if you haven't,
John,
subscribed-
are you saying that Breaking Bad was emotional ending? It was a little emotional, the BB ending.
it was a little bit, but not like.
Well, he said little. Not like Stranger Things one. And that wasn't even an ending because it's season 5.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming.
It was good.
It was
Thanks for
good.
coming. Thanks for having us.
It was a good show. Thank you for everything. Thanks for some people that I told and they came in and really appreciate it. I hope you guys come back
Next
Really
week.
enjoy
So,
the
we'll do,
live
so
chat.
we're saying we'll do Stranger Things next week.
next week. We'll do Stranger Things.
Heard it here first.
So
So
wanna
if you
come
need to
and
watch the
hear us
end of
talk
season
about-
4 and that, watch it.
Yeah, we'll go through every season and we'll talk about every season and.
Sequel of Breaking Bad is El Camino, the movie just as good.
Oh no! Isn't El Camino the spin-off with Jesse?
But he's saying it's a sequel.
Yeah, it's like a sequel. Yeah, it is. It's what happens after. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
GT23 is a nice guy, man.
GT20. Have you seen GT23 before?
Who's
I've never
GT23?
seen GT23 before. So
Do you have a GT? A Ford GT?
Hashtag nice guy.
Let's go. Hashtag
guys.
GT23
Good
is a
night,
nice guy.
Lisa.
If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. And yeah, what else? Anything else? Jess is saying
and-
good night.
and one more
Melissa-
thing,
Night,
guys.
Melissa.
Good night.
If you
Bye,
guys
Jess.
seen Jimmy, if you've seen Jimmy Father Jim, 100 Best Father Jim,
Do you know what?
he didn't even rock up.
Yeah,
Jimmy didn't even rock up
I was
tonight.
gonna say, I'm telling you, he's in Constantinople. Because where is he?
I don't know where he is, but
Do you reckon he's performing an exorcism or something?
I think so.
Because where is he, man? I haven't seen him,
I don't
baby.
know.
What's going on?
He's shitting on someone's toilet.
Oh, guys, yeah, like we said,
Oh, King of the North like that one.
thank you so much for watching.
The
Please,
king like that one.
Yep.
my wife says Stranger Things is too scary.
Well, you gotta. She has to just get over the scary
Well,
part.
you're meant to be there to
Pardon the
protect
fuck
her,
up.
John.
Oh, take it easy, man. All right, man. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for coming.
It is scary, Jess.
Oh, it is-
but
it is
Jess
scary.
watched it.
Yeah, but Jess is
Jess is wild.
She's tough.
Jess is wild. Jess,
Jess is wild.
listen, we watched it. There is some bits that, like, Jess
Yeah,
doesn't...
there is some jumpy bits.
No,
there
but
is.
not that Jess doesn't like like blood, like Saw, and she won't watch because a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people don't like that stuff.
No.
But
That's right.
it's
All right,
straight
guys.
after what happened to Walt. GT said,
Huh?
El Camino. It's straight after what happened to Walt. El Camino
I
is
think I
straight.
watched it. Is that with Jesse?
It's straight after what happened
That's the
to
one with
Walt.
Jesse. What happened after with Jesse? Is that the one?
All I know
Pretty sure.
is Eric Ten Hag looks like him. The new
Does.
Man United manager
Does he?
is Breaking Bad. I'll show you
Oh
him.
my god.
All right.
Anyway, good night, guys.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night, guys.
See you
HFD,
later.
stay hunky, guys.
See you
later.
on the next one.
See you guys.